What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. Another Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And even on Twitch right now, we're live, and people have commented that it's their favorite day of the week. We brighten up their day.
I read that one.
I think we either brighten up their day or we ruin it.
Light of the world, baby.
Yeah. But we do something.
We
bring energy.
And they come back.
Let's get that mic a little bit towards the mouth. It's been about 50 episodes you've been on. I think we can.
Well, I do it for the attention. I need you to tell me every time.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mansplain the microphone handling. But,
I mean, you just did, didn't you?
It's a mic handling situation.
Oh, okay.
You know, Steph, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start it off with a hot take, all right?
Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
I've been watching the past couple episodes of Fun with Dumb, right?
All right.
And I've been siding with you.
Yeah.
So quickly. Almost to the point where it feels like I'm throwing my man under the bus. I'm just going to say, did you feel that at all?
I don't care. I live under the bus. I love being if someone throws me under the bus, I hang on to under the bus and I follow you to your destination.
Keanu Reeves speed type shit.
I'm Keanu Reeves speed. You throw me under the bus, I'm still there.
You know,
like when they think they're in the clear.
Right.
I'm still
You're
right
still
there.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm still right there for another hour. I'm gonna follow you all the way to your destination. The revenge is a dish best served cold.
A hell of a way.
So you're thinking of things to do after?
Perhaps I don't like to reveal my plans.
I
did notice that.
You know what I mean? Like,
and
it's not fake, but
it's not.
I do feel like I need to give Dumb an equal chance to. I know he doesn't care, but that's not why I do things, because the person that's receiving that cares, you know?
I had no idea you felt the peer pressure.
Yeah,
of me
so
I will say
if I do,
it's because we sit now. Sometimes we sit next to each other, and I agree with you a lot because it's honestly, it's more fun. I don't know.
You see, this is the thing. I think we all have kind of a different approach to views. I think I personally care the least. You're very diplomatic.
He is diplomatic.
You are very diplomatic.
Can you explain the definition to that, please?
You are diplomatic. Come on, let's be real.
You're not one way or the other too much. Like, even the fact that you had to bring that out, you know, you were like, oh, it's not fair.
You like being nice.
Hold up. The reason why I did this is because I've been reading the comments. I as well.
Oh, okay.
You know, a lot of people think we have a little hidden thing going on between us.
You and I?
Well, first of all, hold on.
I mean,
yeah, you don't have to be that shocked. I'm just saying that's what the people think. That's what the streets are saying. And
is that what the streets are saying?
Really?
I haven't read that. Is that a thing?
One's in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, man.
We too have secrets. Dumb.
And we do. But I just feel like, so with that in mind, I was watching the way that I was treating the situation, and I kind of feel like I was siding with you by yourself. And if he doesn't care, then I'm going to continue doing that, because I feel like it's the better thing to do.
I mean, decide on whatever you feel like is the right view. You know what I'm saying? You're playing this long game for no reason.
Is that what diplomatic
Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to get kicked off the pod one way or the other.
Although you do lord that over. You've said that to me.
I don't lord it
over. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What do I do?
Bro.
Oh my God. The reason why I talk about this?
You've mentioned it a handful
what have
of
I
times.
mentioned?
You've said things where I would do something and then you're like, well, we might not be seeing you next week. And it's like crazy, because it's like, who does that?
No, first of all, actually every TV show does that. You know what I mean?
Okay,
seasons get canceled.
And then
there could be two seasons, and there's an announcement on Variety or Deadline like, Fun with Dumb has been canceled on the 3rd season.
But the funny thing is, you wanted me on the pod.
I don't lord it over you. You guys are on the pod. You're on the pod. Welcome to the fucking pod.
Whatever.
Okay.
We don't, you know.
Okay.
Why do we even start this way? What the fuck happened here?
You want to start again?
You know. I don't want to start. I don't want to do the clap and start again. You already started off with a bad vibe. I was about to come in so strongly and positive. Alex, could you help break this up for a second, please? Come here. God's sakes.
You're right.
For pod's sakes.
Tony, happy birthday.
All right, Alex, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. Yeah, yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, Junior Day, and you know, it was great. I was supposed to have yesterday off, but we got a new studio. We're building a studio. Rick is moving out, and we're moving right in with a new studio.
Wait, hold on. I almost
What
like
studio?
the negative energy better actually
Yeah,
after
it's
that
pretty
right
dope.
there.
God damn.
I don't know what just happened right
I
there.
fell asleep for a second.
I almost prefer the negative energy we just had
Sometimes
before,
my body
actually.
dissociates like a ghost when I hear the sound, and I'm like, "Wait, what happened?"
Can we
back
fight
and
again?
I'm like, "What just?"
Yeah,
Can we fight
Can we
again,
fight?
please?
Let's go back to Royal Rumble, guys.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, out of respect, Martin
My
Luther
body.
King Jr. Day. All right,
Mhm.
don't try to
Yeah.
correct it by just saying Junior Day, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Alex, what you do yesterday?
Rick was super helpful. So one of the bosses found like a booth online, scored it used. So then we drove out to the spot, figured out how to disassemble it, loaded it into the U-Haul, and then Rick was super helpful when we got there because the pieces were very heavy and we needed a third person. So
Okay, hold
thanks,
on,
Rick.
hold on. Let me
Okay.
just analyze this information that he shared with us.
Okay.
First of all, who would give a fuck about this information? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I know. I appreciate you, Alex. Don't get me
is
wrong.
he on the phone right now?
No. I just want to see.
Wait, is he talking?
I just,
But that
Oh, I'll call you back.
I just want to say, I'm sorry, and not saying that anything we talk about in the pod anyone gives a
Right,
fuck
right.
about, but this is really in the realm of information
Yeah,
that no
yeah.
one gives a fuck about.
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's
Yo.
tiers. Like if there's tiers of information of things that no one gives a fuck about, this
Yeah.
is top tier useless information. This is top tier useless information. Can we all agree?
yeah, I mean that's
Yo,
why he's sitting over there. I mean,
There's
we leave him over there
there's
for
a little
reason.
bit on you when you.
Yeah, you asked him.
You asked Alex to
You
break
had
up the
asked
situation.
him? What are you
didn't think he's gonna
expecting,
take
bro?
it that way? You didn't think he was gonna take it that way? Come on, bro.
Okay.
on.
All right. I'm sorry,
What a
guys.
start. This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. Well, guys, what did you guys do this past week? How about that? Let's start there. We
That's
usually
good.
start there.
I'll let Steph go first.
God damn it!
You don't like
you know
that?
when you do that,
Yeah, yeah,
it's so
'cause I
that
don't-
you can
yeah,
have
yeah,
time.
yeah,
It's
okay.
not because I'm a
You know what? Let's
You
switch
know
it
what?
up. Dumb.
dumb. Yeah.
What did you do
do?
first?
Well, what did I do this past week? I got a facial yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of useless information.
Yeah, I mean,
But I mean, I haven't gotten a
mean,
facial in years because
all right, bro. What is a facial exactly?
What is that?
you don't know what a facial is.
I
You
mean,
got a
I-
lot of face. I mean, I don't understand how you don't know what a
Jesus,
facial
what?
What
is.
does that have to do? What? Why would this
Yo.
the negative? Like, why is this
I
so
like it.
negative?
I like
Okay,
it.
I'm just saying. I got
No, but I know a type of facial.
You
I
go
don't
to a
know.
skincare spot. You spend an hour and a half where they put creams on you, massage your face. That's what a facial is.
Did you get a peel?
No, I didn't get a peel.
Your
Okay.
face is pretty fucking radiant right now. Is that what it
It's pretty
does?
shiny.
Yeah, it's
It's
shiny, right? I
exfoliation.
mean, I've been tanned because I've been outdoors, but I wanted to kind of improve my skin texture.
Yeah.
So they went
Your
in
skin
yesterday.
texture.
You
It
got
looks
good
great.
text.
You
yeah.
got- yeah.
it's
Text,
good.
good text.
Yeah.
Text
You
goes
shortened texture.
Yeah, it's a text.
All right. Well,
That's why-
that's what I did. I mean, I just got that.
That's
I'm on
nice.
my self-care wellness vibe.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
part of my ignorance, when you spend a lot of time outside
Yeah.
under the sun,
Yeah.
that's when you age quicker, right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's the
'cause of
sun
wrinkles.
really. Yeah,
does.
it's
Your
the
s-
sun damage. A lot of sun damage. And I know you didn't wear sunscreen. I told you one thing I said when you go to Hawaii,
You ain't double S it, bro.
put the fucking sunscreen on.
I know.
Did you do it?
One thing you're good about is taking care of your skin. When I was in Hawaii, I did put
Did.
sunscreen once in a while, and I didn't put it all the way through.
Mm.
But I feel like, God didn't put us on this planet with sunscreen.
Okay, but God didn't create climate change either.
Yeah.
Or facials.
Jesus, every picture I see of Jesus, great skin. Sunscreen, I
He's a
doubt he
little
had
too pale
sunscreen.
sometimes.
pale, dude.
He's too pale.
No, he was tanned, and that's not the proper
I
image.
don't like to
you know what I
believe.
mean?
That's not
the
a proper image.
What is the image of Jesus that you picture in your head?
Oh.
Like Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, that's it. Estevez.
Like, yeah,
Emilio Estevez.
Coaching the Mighty Ducks,
Yeah,
except
but
it's
like
the
with longer-
disciples.
yeah, exactly. Just a kind eye, but like kind eyes, but still like with pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's how I always view Jesus. The old the pictures. Thank you, Alex.
This is what you Google Jesus, and this is what we got.
yeah.
what did Jesus really look like? That's
Look at the first one.
These are all so different from each other. That's the thing.
I just
that's
don't.
the
I
thing, though.
don't believe if these are pictures of like. I don't believe that it's like any gender. I can't believe that
Jesus
it is
has really kind eyes right here. In this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has really kind.
No, he
eyes.
does. He has really kind eyes. That the original version of Jesus,
This one's
the
weird.
white Jesus,
That one's a different one.
always has like this. Like I've never seen a human like who looks like this.
Well, he's not supposed to be
Alex,
human, right?
I'm just saying, I've never seen Jesus depicted with shorter hair. You know, it's always the long hair. It's kind of like how we don't know what Alex looks like without long hair.
Alex has really kind eyes. If there was a Korean Jesus, I would definitely say Alex could be a candidate for that look.
No, 100%.
That's so sweet.
Right? Alex does has very kind eyes. Can you
we
zoom
take a
into
Can we
your
take a look at your eyes?
Look at your eyes.
Can
I
you
gotta
look
take a look.
directly into the camera? Lift your head up.
Jesus.
Maybe a disciple. I don't know. Maybe maybe a disciple of
Damn.
sorts. I mean,
I don't know.
Oh,
kind eyes
man.
though.
So
Kind eyes.
the facial.
Yeah.
I've been told that skincare is something I'm already late on. Like that's something that should.
Do you not do any skincare?
I don't.
You have great skin. If you can't like people. Can't.
Really?
Yeah, you have
It's
really
okay.
nice skin, and you know what? You have taut skin, like tight and taut. You know, like it's like
He's a tot.
it's like ping ping hair.
The spot that I went to, I'll pay for you guys one skincare session. How about
What?
that? Yeah.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
maybe for Rick, maybe not for her. She got too
I
excited.
mean,
quickly.
your skin's already immaculate.
Okay, guys. Okay, when can we do it? Can we do it by next week?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No,
let's talk.
you
Let's talk.
promised it.
We'll
I don't
film
want to
it
take
and
it
then,
away.
We'll
We'll
figure
make
out
it
a
into
Groupon
content.
situation.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you mean you got too excited?
What's
Don't
the
you want us
ticket? What's the ticket on one of those?
It's like $200. It's pretty pricey.
What?
It might be more.
And how long does it last?
An
It's not
hour
a
and a
facial.
half.
No, but how long does the
It's not about that. You just got to upkeep it. It's not about how long does it last. It's to treat your face. You know?
Got you.
I don't know, man.
Alex, you down?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Can we go as a team?
Yeah, we can all get it. Spa day. How about
Yeah.
that? Spa day.
Facials with Dumb.
Shout out the place. Yeah, we should shout out the place. It's my homegirl Karen, and I'm gonna shout it out because I do like supporting local businesses, and this is one. Her IG is skin.by.Karen, Carin. Alex, if you want to type that in, skin.by.Karen, Carin.
I don't know if this is like weird, but when I go get anything like stuff like that done, I like to see if like the
Carin.
person doing them has like good skin, like that, you know.
100%.
I know that's not fair because sometimes it could be like their skin conditions can be like hereditary
Right.
or whatever, but like
Right.
that's like your only kind of like resume really is like
Yeah.
your face, right?
Yeah.
Do you take or like when you go to a hair salon, don't you look at the person's hair?
The thing about it is though, like there's a lot of upkeep to face stuff. Like usually for like skin or regiment, it is almost like 3 to 4 steps, right? That's kind of a lot every night and day.
I don't do it during the day. I only do nighttime.
So
I
what do
only
you do
wear
in the-
sunscreen in the morning.
That's it.
But at nighttime,
But you
yeah.
do face wash,
No, I don't wash my face.
See?
so you don't wash your face.
don't
You go
wash my
directly to
face.
sunscreen.
Sometimes I don't brush my teeth.
Shout out.
No, no one believes me.
You don't brush your
but I
teeth
know
in the
this-
morning?
But a dentist told me
You
that
are
was
a
okay.
nasty woman.
No, I know I'm nasty. People know it. It's
Wait,
okay.
you brush your teeth in the morning? Stop lying.
No, I'll do sometimes a little mouthwash. Sometimes I'll eat something and then like if I'm gonna go out, maybe I'll brush it after. But I know this is
How? I don't understand that.
because it's bullshit. All of it is bullshit. They
Talk
just
to
want
'em.
you to use toothpaste and do all this
Fluoride.
shit. But I went to the dentist and my ex had to get a root canal and he fucking has the best dental like hygiene. Like that motherfucker is like flossing after every
And then
meal,
what happened?
brushing his teeth. He had a cavity and had to get
And you
like
didn't?
$20,000 root canal. I was like perfectly fine.
My whole thing is to me like brushing your teeth or mouthwash in the morning is like it's like waking myself up.
Right.
Like if I don't do that, then I don't feel like I'm awake when I go out into the world.
Yeah.
It's like going out into the world without washing your face.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you feel like you still feel sleepy almost.
Yeah. You feel like 80% there, you know? But
Yeah.
let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers in this life that they've been smoking like over 20 years,
Yeah.
cancer free. You know what I mean? There's
it's
people that don't brush their teeth, that don't, you know, they don't have the whole skin regimen, flawless skin. You know, it's just it's weird. It's like not for everybody.
But that
It's
sucks,
not for
though.
everyone.
I hate being like, it's just genetics. I hate that because then, well, how about the rest of us? We can't do shit
Well,
about
yes.
ourselves? Like,
I mean,
what?
No, that's
But
not
It's
what
so
I'm saying.
unfair.
Buddy, you can't do anything about it. That's just how it is.
It's so unfair. This
Yeah.
genetic shit is so
This is
fucking
so
unfair.
stupid.
If you could change one thing, what would it be? Like, just like,
Of what?
like
My
I don't know,
genes?
anything. Yeah, like
face circumference.
smartness, I guess. Like height. I don't know.
You said
like,
your face circumference?
My
What do you
face
mean?
circumference.
Like your face is...
Yo, how do I explain that?
Why?
How do I explain that
We
more?
I
both
like
have-
your bigger face.
The thing, the thing about big faces is
Big
like
face.
we're always up in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
No
we're
matter-
always...
yeah.
You know when
Big
you... Okay.
face is a thing. It is popular in culture. We got Hey Arnold. We got fucking
No,
Bobby
small-
Pinky and the Brain.
Small faces are way
Beavis
more
and
popular.
Butthead.
Small faces are way more popular. Look, big faces like this. You know when you have an iPhone
Mhm.
and you take a photo and there's those three options of like zoomed out, middle, or zoomed in.
Yeah.
It's like zoomed in. The third one, the
in,
big faces
alright.
are zoomed in.
Right,
You're
right.
like the first one where
Yeah,
you're
you're the
zoomed out.
0.5,
You know what I mean?
100%.
But it's kind of like it takes up a lot of space, right?
Yeah.
So you are remembered. Like people look at you, they're like, this motherfucker is like smart. He like
Right.
you remember the face. You
I mean-
are you walk in and he's like, like I said,
No, you're making me feel great about it now. You know?
Yeah,
But
these
you
are
asked
good-
me, the initial question was, what's the one thing I would change? I was 30% smaller face. You know, just 30. 15.
Smaller face or smaller head? Everything.
Oh, no.
Because there's a difference between a big face and a big
You
head.
can't have the clumped up
You know what I
features
mean?
on
That
the-
one
oh
filter
my
where they
God.
bring the fake features together in the
Yeah.
middle. I've met, there's a genre of people with that face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
for
when
sure.
all the features are right in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they took a
100%.
Photoshop tool
Yeah.
and brought everything
Yeah.
together.
For
That's a
sure.
feature too.
It's like
It's
a
like
little
a-
munchkin person. Like little munchkin people.
It's
I
not
feel
a
like have
munchkin thing. It's just like a genre.
It's just a thing,
look.
yeah.
a genre.
It's like a creative character,
Center
but then
face.
like you messed up, so you're like, fuck it, and you just start playing around and you get the scrunched up face. But
Would you if someone paid for your plastic surgery and was like, I will do the 30% less, like get whatever it is that they do, would
do
you
it?
do it for
That's
free?
just a cranium reconstruction. That's a lot of mold.
No,
in
but
that.
here's
It
the
is
thing. Would you
cranium.
do it? Like I wonder about this. There's people who want to do like certain surgeries, but it's like once you do it,
you can't.
everyone
go back.
has to notice that you did it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be able to live with that?
Let's take it a step further.
Okay.
Are you be down to do cosmetic surgery ever?
Not really.
Botox?
I'm happy with myself. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you look great.
But I don't want to be like you got something done, right? You got a nose
Yeah.
job or something. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, I have to deny it and clear like I got a fucking nose job.
Yeah.
sure.
I don't want to go through that shit. Too many people have seen our like big faces.
Right.
You know, we're big faced.
So you know how someone you were like complaining early on that people are calling you like old head. So when you're 50,
Oh, that's a good point. We were
are
talking
you
about
not
that.
gonna get Botox?
So for context, Steffie's we were talking about this earlier. Somebody on Twitter called me an old head, and it hit me in a certain way because I don't feel like I'm old, right?
Yeah.
You know, but that's a good point because maybe we feel like we don't need cosmetic surgery now, but people get older and they think like my mom too. You know,
Yeah.
like she sees wrinkles and it's hard for her too because she
Mom,
was
there's
always.
absolutely no wrinkles.
I'm saying she was always considered
She's
kind
a
of the
beautiful
young,
woman.
youthful mom, but I think she sees herself and she sees herself aging. And our parents, here's the thing, they might look really youthful at one point, and all of a sudden, in a matter of like, if you don't
drop.
see them in a month or something, I'm like,
drop.
oh, damn, our parents are actually getting older.
For sure.
So, how do you think you'll feel that way? Like, you got some gray hairs coming in.
Yeah, I mean the gray. I kind of like the gray. I'd rather have hair than worry about the discoloration. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of my friends at my age, we have the we have a few things going on. The friar tuck, we have the stretch
Okay.
back. But for me, I think I'm blessed with a good line, and I could always get dyes and stuff like that. But I like the whole all natural. It brings a little wisdom to the look.
I
you know
think
what
the
mean?
gray hairs is like a hot thing. I've met girls like my age with kind of like gray hair. It's kind of hot.
Come on, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's an automatic turn.
It's
on.
hot.
Yeah.
It's a hot.
100%, especially when it's crinkly.
Yeah,
I don't like a
Are you talking about the little pubes that
the
grow?
little,
Like,
yeah,
start
the
kinda,
one,
like, going
yeah,
like
we just
haywire?
gotta go like this.
They get confused. They're like, "Am I young or old?" And then it
beautiful.
sprouts out.
Come on, dude.
Like a
So when you read that old head thing, where you know that they don't mean it, right?
Yeah.
You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I get it. It's just like it bugged me for some reason. They
Yeah.
just called me that out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
really mean.
You know, when we get callers calling in and saying that they've been listening to us since 12 years old,
Yeah.
we're old heads. You know, we're old heads to them in the perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Should we just lean into it?
Yeah, let's lean into it.
We're the old
bro.
heads.
We're the old heads, dude.
All right.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
joining
thing.
the
Okay.
group.
Okay.
Like, y'all stay there.
Okay, we're not all
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Okay. Well, let's go into Euphoria then. Okay. Let's talk about Euphoria. Old heads take on Euphoria. No, I'm kidding.
Steph, would you do cosmetic surgery?
I'm not opposed to anyone doing it. I'm not opposed to the idea of it. You know, I saw in the comments that someone thought it was like, oh, she got plastic surgery, and I was like, that's like a compliment that they think
That's
I
a
look
compliment.
better. I think, or I'm like, oh, but do they think I don't look good all the time? So I'm like, oh, I realize how much lighting makes a difference.
Yeah.
So I came here 30 minutes early to change up the lighting because I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to
Okay,
look kind of good.
I always said like it's fine. Like you look okay in this. Like does
But
she
okay
look
is
okay?
not good
Can I
enough.
see in the chat right now? Do you think the lighting looks better today on Steffi than it does other days? Because I
do.
swear to God, I think you're
I
being a
do.
little bit too analytical. I think you were fine on the. Okay, they said looks better. Okay,
it looks,
Thank you, chat.
It's
so
not
it looks the same. People say it looks the same.
Yeah.
That's
No
all it is.
one. Thank you so much.
I don't know. I think it's about the same. I think you guys are tripping.
You know what I fucking love about you, bro? You always implement giving back to the community. You know what I mean? You always
Yeah.
implement the whole like, let me help the mom and pop shops.
That's what I'm what I'm confused about is how people want to judge. Like, I get it because there are people in the space who are just trying to. It's a quick rug pull.
Yeah.
Like they want to make money on it. Like if you look at my history of things I've done, right? I've done a lot of free fucking content. I've done a lot of free live events. Like cats are just tripping. Like follow the artists and follow their reputation of what
Exactly.
they've done, and then you can expect what the future projects will be.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
That's
you
it.
know, you're absolutely right. Like you can't expect the audience to constantly look at your growth and progress. They always just see glimpses, you know, in little chapters. And it's very irresponsible for them to be like, oh, and assume that you're doing this for a certain reason. Because for real, you've always looked out and built. And I
Dumb
just feel
loves
like,
the kids, man. You know what I mean? Shout out the kids. The children
This
are
is
the
what
future.
makes you sound old, though.
see-
What are you talking about?
You see,
Who said? What
I
are you
try to
talking-
alley-oop.
I love kids.
I try to
Giving
alley
back
oop
to
this
the-
beautiful
Yeah.
little situation. You interrupted me and said "dumbs for the kids," dude. You old head, dude. You know what I mean?
It is interesting because I like supporting the youth.
Oh my god.
Here's the
The
problem with like
youth, huh?
you know, I love supporting the youth, but
Mm.
when I'm at a public area and I see a little kid that's like 6 years old running around being
Yeah.
annoying as hell,
Mm.
I'm like, do I support the kids?
Right.
You know what I mean?
They
Like
fuck it
sometimes
up.
they're
They
annoying.
fuck it
But
up
that's
for
what
you
kids
for
are
a
supposed to. You
second.
realize
Of
that
course.
we were probably all that annoying. That's why I don't get mad at like babies crying on the plane no more. Like, what is a parent supposed to do? Your baby's crying on the fucking plane. If anything,
Can't do
it's your
anything.
fault for not having headphones on the plane at that point.
You don't have boys.
Everybody brought headphones except you, so it's
You're-
your fault at that point.
You're telling me you wake up like for a 6 o'clock flight.
Yeah.
So you're up at 4. You get to the plane and there's a woman with a baby, a family, and it's actually twins, 2 babies next to you, and they're crying their ass off.
It's empathy.
And you're not annoyed.
I've become.
Say
Oh.
NFT or empathy right now? Wait, what did you
No,
just say?
I've become. I've
I've
become empathetic to that situation.
I've become an NFT.
I think a lot of people won't think that I'm synonymous
Yeah.
to empathy.
Yeah.
I just learned how to say that word.
Yeah.
Empathy. I don't think that they think I'm synonymous to empathy, but I have learned to accept
That's crazy.
moms and babies on the plane.
Aw.
Bro,
like,
I'm
what
like,
is a
Jared-
mom supposed to do? Babies are gonna cry.
It's 2022. You don't have
I'm
noise
good with
cancellation
that.
headphones?
Babies are gonna cry.
I agree with that. You know
I
what?
mean, right? Am I?
No, that's
no, you're
absolutely right.
I'm just so shocked that you.
I'm shocked that that would not annoy you. But you know what is controllable and is really fucking annoying to me? Are fucking dogs.
Oh my god.
I can't stand when they're loud.
So okay. So you don't think pet owners should be allowed to travel with their pets.
They can if they like the dog, like they shut them up, put a little drugs. I don't know, whatever.
You can't
it is.
really, but that's the same situation. Like a dog or like a baby, you can't
No,
do
it's
much
not.
about it. You know what I mean?
Because you don't. I mean, I guess some people see their dogs as almost like an extension of their like family.
There is a little bit of an
Find it.
abuse of like what the pet means to you. You know, like the emotional support dogs.
Yeah. Service dogs.
Dude, come on.
Come on.
Everyone has that pass.
Yeah.
My friends
The
tell me that
emotional
they
service.
just have it. Like
Hey,
they're. I know.
you tag
these
that,
are like
you-
some bullshit.
You put
people.
that sticker on a pet,
No.
then it's emotional support.
No.
You could put anything on that dog and it's whatever it is. Guard dog.
Yeah.
Emotional support.
The
Yeah.
interchangeable Velcro thing where
Yeah.
you just make their own patches?
Exactly. You make your own patch. You can name it's like putting your baby in a Sublime t-shirt.
Yeah.
Now he's a Sublime fan, huh?
Yeah.
Really? He grew up
Yeah.
on Sublime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can make your baby a fan of any band in
Yeah.
the world, really.
You could turn your kid into an honor student with a bumper sticker. You know what I mean?
Oh, the baby's wearing Supreme, so he waited in line for that drop, did he? Okay. He's a hype beast now. All right.
Dude, empathetic dumb is kind of freaking me out right now. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Is it?
like, yeah, it's like because that's your when you power up to that level, bro.
I'm gonna put it like
you're
a.
unstoppable.
It's so true. I'm gonna put a label on you, carry you around, and be like, this is my emotional support friend here.
I think I am learning to be a lot more empathetic by situations because I get annoyed very easily about things.
Oh
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's pretty much
I think,
the-
I
absolutely.
think Alex knows.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this whole pod is. I should just
Yeah.
change the name to "What's Eating Dumbfounded."
Yeah.
No, but it really. I learned that these things you have to be a little bit empathetic.
Is this from your hiking? What is this? Where did you? Is this from
This
like
might
your
be the Hawaii
trip?
bro.
Is that where you
This
learned
might be
to
shout out
like
to
have
Coach
feelings or
Dan.
some shit?
There's things you can be empathetic about, but there's things that are like also kind of not.
Oh, it needs to be said.
It's getting
needs to
COVID.
be said.
That shit I feel like changes people. If you've gotten COVID and you've worked
Oh.
through it,
I will say there's been a couple of moments in my life that made me more selfless and empathetic. I remember one time when you broke your ankle and you had friends around helping you, and I was helping you a lot during that
Yeah.
time.
thank you.
That
You really were.
occurrence made me a lot more selfless as a person. Because here's the thing. I haven't had a lot of experience in my life, I guess, like, God forbid, like my parents getting sick or something. You know what I'm saying? Where like I'm going to have to like be there in the household every day taking care of them. And I respect so many people doing that because now I've been in certain situations where I'm caretaker for certain people.
Right.
And that really makes you very selfless. That
For sure.
experience makes you selfless.
For sure.
And I will say that was one of the experiences that came out of that because you
Yeah.
were like immobile, you couldn't do anything,
Yeah.
and like it was like 3 months of just like, yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? Like, would you like a pillow under this?
And towards the end,
Yeah, I heard you got a little.
no, towards the end,
Yeah.
I was actually helping him buy his house, this
Right.
place.
Right.
And so we would go look at homes with my broken ankle. Yeah, and he was so
Wow.
you were very supportive and super helpful, and
But
I'm
what
pretty
I-
impressed.
What I realize is though, if you're gonna be helpful and selfless, you gotta be that way all the way through.
All the way through.
Absolutely.
So this is what happened.
What
like,
happened?
I was selfless, like always caring, here we go, like getting lunches and stuff. Towards like the last 2 weeks of healing, I was feeling a little bit stressed. Yeah. I was stressed. We're bringing groceries in, and I drop a bag of groceries. I was like, "Ah!" and it just
audibly-
she saw that I was stressed,
Ah.
and she felt like I was she was being a burden at that point.
I mean, what else would
and,
she feel?
And then but it was almost like all the stuff that I was doing for the last 3
accumulation.
months just kind of got canceled out,
Right.
Because I felt stressed or something,
Right. No,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
Like it cancels out when you start
didn't feel like it-
showing kind of that it's actually bugging you for some reason. You know,
for
like
someone who doesn't have the mental capacity to think like, oh, this guy's stressed because he's helped me. I don't think Steph's that type of person. I think when she saw that, there was a blip of like, oh man, I feel kind of burdensome, but it's like more appreciative to you.
I feel very appreciative.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
it
damn,
wasn't
I wish
that I
I could
felt.
do something to help him out right now, but I can't. So pick that up.
yeah, but I just
bitch.
realized, if you're showing that something is bugging you or stressed, like you want people to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not a
Oh,
good approach.
man.
Like I shouldn't be like, I want her to know you're bugging me or
Yeah.
annoying me.
Did you feel like you were doing it too?
I think I was because I wouldn't have done that if I didn't want that to be shown, and that's a bad thing that I shouldn't have done.
Thanks for sharing that. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I feel like you, on the other hand, Rick, like you're very helpful and you're very like, you don't want to even show that something is bugging you.
To be honest with you, it's like diarrhea, bro. Like you got to keep that spout closed because once you want to show a little bit of it, that floodgates open. It's even hard for me to like. I'll throw a tantrum too. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when it comes to showing that like discomfort and all that, you have to not hold it in all the way, but just if you don't want to show it, you can't even show a glimpse because once that comes out, you know how you gonna stop midstream, baby? You know what I mean? Exactly. So you start doing wild shit. But you know it's good. We're that's why it's very important to be surrounded with friends that know us and understand us, so they don't judge us like that. You know, we do 9 out of 10 right, and then because of that one, everything else gets nullified. That's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's whack.
I think in the end, it's just like I think everything comes down to being able to communicate your feelings about something. So, like if I felt, you know, I would mention that I felt like a burden or something, right? You know, like being honest about your feelings and being like, oh, this is a lot of work for me, or like even. You know, not having to hide behind it or being like, oh no, everything is fine while you're not really feeling fine. I think that's when the resentment starts coming through.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And then it builds up, and then at some point it kind of can explode. But if you're kind of having an open discussion where everyone is trying to understand that everyone wants to help each other and like we're friends, everyone's friends. I think that's kind of like where that's where things would get resolved.
That's right. You don't want any resentment to build up in any relationship, a friendship, for sure, or
just
in your
any
love life
relationship.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Even I have that with my family. I have resentment, and I hate that. You know what I mean?
This piano teacher I was sleeping with back in the day in middle school, she told me this thing.
What?
I never,
Wait, was it your piano
what?
teacher?
yeah, it was my piano teacher.
What the
After
fuck?
charity
Jesus
and hand-in
Christ.
exercises,
Why do
we
you
would
get
hand-in
so
exercises.
This
No, let me tell you.
so dark, bro.
No, it's not
not
dark,
It's
but were you
melodic
a
It
as
got
fuck.
dark when you said in middle school. Like, what are you
said middle
talking about?
school?
No sex, just sleeping. Just sleeping. You know what I mean?
That's even creepier. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? After recitals, she would snuggle with me and be like, "You killed it," you know. But anyway, we're missing the point. The point is,
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
she told me this thing about when you go into your kitchen and you look at the loaf of bread, and you see a mold on the end of that loaf.
Yeah.
You have to pick that mold out immediately before it affects the whole loaf. Do you see what I'm saying?
Is that how molds work? They really infect the whole.
It
Yeah,
does.
that's
If he
how-
has the little
okay.
on
You know,
bread, I
yeah.
think you're supposed to throw it all
You
out.
know, like the little green dot.
Yeah.
Just, pick
But
it off.
you could pick it off and continue to eat the bread.
100%.
Okay, cool.
100%.
Good to
And
know.
that is the analogy of resentment. You see what I'm saying? So that resentment that we have, that little mold, just because you see a little hint of it, or even like a little pang, just rip it out, nip it in the bud.
Is that
And
what
I
they
feel
mean by
like-
break the mold? Is that no?
Oh.
No. Break the mold is
Yeah,
actually
break the
breaking
mold
through.
is
That's
going
breaking
Okay,
through.
cool. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, I thought I figured
Yeah.
something out that I
So
never
should we
knew.
do a resentment relief exercise real quick?
Oh,
just
shit.
All right, sure. What
know?
can
Okay.
we? Should we just share some things that we
were
resent?
resentful?
so
Okay.
what are some things that you could release from me? Resentment.
I think this comes from a place where I care about you.
Wait, okay. Before we do this, right?
Yeah.
You can't use this as an opportunity to slam or no. You could chew. It's fine.
Yeah, go ahead, shoot. Yeah, I think like I can start with her because that's already annoying me. Well, I think what I resent about Steffie.
What the fuck? Why is it easier with me?
Well, because so are we doing this?
I mean, I'm just saying. Let's keep it nice and short, and visually think about picking off that little mold off the loaf of Fun with Dumb. The Fun with Dumb podcast and co-host and community.
There's a little mold that we got to pick off.
Let's pick
Okay.
off.
Let's start with Alex.
See, I knew you
Let's
could.
start with Alex, and Alex can
Alex,
talk
okay.
about the mold in each of
Okay.
us that maybe we should break off. And don't be diplomatic, Alex.
Are we talking molds between you guys
Yeah,
or molds
tell
I
us-
have with
no.
Between
individual
us or things,
whatever.
I already
On us,
have
under
a
us.
couple of things for each
Yeah.
and every one of you guys.
What the fuck? I don't have anything.
Yeah. I don't either. I just.
I really don't have much.
Yeah, I think there was a period of time when we were all like hanging out a lot more, and I feel like these days we kind of just, as soon as it goes off, you know, everyone has stuff to do, everyone's busy, everyone's got careers, but I feel like we just, all right, peace. And like last week we forgot the pick and stuff because everyone was just like, all right, I gotta be out of here.
I feel like, you know how that can be resolved is if we just like went and got meals on Dumb every time after, because he's so grateful for us.
Who said I was that grateful? I mean, no, I'm grateful. I love you guys.
We used to do that more.
I think there's
We're
a
not
lot
busy.
of things that there's molds to be broken here.
And
know what I mean?
let's keep
Thanks
it
for
light.
your honest. Thanks for sharing.
Let's move on.
So
from
what-
this
let's
mold
move on.
thing.
It's
Let's
getting-
cut
it's getting
this-
a little bit-
Let's cut this
How
mold
can
off the
you pick
loaf.
on
It's getting a
me?
little bit rough.
Okay, you want to
How
pick a
can you
mold? You
pick
want to
on
pick a
me?
mold?
Yeah,
You
it's
want to pick
getting
a
a
mold?
little bit rough over here. All right.
No, PTN.
You know,
Maybe
okay,
I'm the mold.
You know, can
No,
I say
you're
something?
not. No,
Can I
no.
say something? You
Yes.
said with the light, you were so many times I said I'm gonna fix the light,
Oh
and then
my
you were like, I'm gonna help you, and then you said, I said, hey, I could get you diffusing paper, and guess what? You were like, I have that. And then when I asked you to fix it,
I don't care
You
about
didn't
this.
even
I don't
bring
care
the
about the
diffusing
lighting.
paper.
I don't care. I really don't
then
care
why do
about
you
the lighting
promise
or
it?
nothing. I
That's
don't care
that's
about.
a little thing that I have is like I don't like when people say they're gonna do something and then not do it. No follow through.
Dumb is
Look,
98%.
to be honest, I mean, you know,
Maybe with you.
Oh.
I don't get the 98%.
I'm okay with people saying something and not doing it. That's the difference. I'm okay with it. That's how life that's what happens in life, to be honest. I guess I'm used to that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people disappointing
What
me
does
in that way.
Zendaya say in Spider-Man? Expect to be disappointed. What is it? Okay, whatever.
What's that?
No, it's cool. Hey,
Okay,
guys.
maybe I expect the worst out of people. That's the difference.
It's a defense thing, right? It's like, you know,
Is
you
it?
don't need to be disappointed.
All right, what is this? If you expect disappointment, then you can never really be disappointed.
If you expect us, then you...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Steffie's philosophy, I guess, is the opposite, where you expect it.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't have any. I really don't have.
Yeah.
I don't have any grudges against anyone. Like when you just said that, I was like, I don't know have any. Like I try to like let it go if I can. But if you're
Yeah.
asking me to specifically, like I'm neurotic. I think we're all a bit neurotic. Like there are things that like, you know, I feel a little annoyed by, but then I
Yeah.
think it over because I make it conscious, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not a big deal in the overall sense.
I feel like I was playing with matches in the corner of a room.
Yeah.
And then something caught fire.
Yeah.
And I just ran away. And I'm just watching the house burn now. So
But here's the thing: expectations is like all
Say
the closest friends and family in your life. Like you shouldn't have expectations because there's a lot of those relationships are built on unconditional love and respect. Like I'm gonna fuck with my family no matter what, and they've disappointed me in plenty of ways. You know what I mean?
right.
It's a tribal kind of instinct to me. You know, like I don't have much expectation from you either, to be honest.
Right.
But I'm here, you know, and I don't know what this expectation you have of all of us are. You know?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Wait, when did I say I have
No,
expectations?
she was just
of
saying
you?
the diffusion paper, you know, if I'm going to get it, then she expects, you know.
I guess I just don't think that's the most important thing. It's just not the most important thing. This pod, there shouldn't even be visuals. Most pods don't even have visuals. That's like a bonus.
But my question is, why does it bother you if it doesn't affect you?
Huh?
Why does it bother you if I want better lighting?
It does affect me because if your focus isn't on that and not on something more important, like the actual content of the pod, that does bother me.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not contributing in the content?
No, you are. I don't like where the focus is at, though. You know what I'm saying? When someone tells me like they're constantly talking about that more than one thing, then that tells me where the focus is at with somebody, you know, on a thing. I almost feel like this shouldn't be on the pod.
This is so crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
that
I'm sorry.
You're like
I'm sorry.
pissed about the fact that I want good lighting. Like what?
Okay, we all
Why
need
would
good
you
lighting.
care?
Okay.
Why would you care if
Because
it made me happy? If it made me
I
happy?
do this. I care about petty things. That's my thing.
But this is like
This
a
is
pretty
Tom
petty.
Petty
Can
and
someone
the
tell me- is
Heartbreakers,
this
all
crazy?
right?
Is it making
I'm
me?
Tom Petty. This the Heartbreakers.
Right.
I mean, you got a fucking facial. Like, what is this? You know, if that is
Yeah,
something
but
you
I
care
didn't.
about, you fixed it.
The facial has nothing to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But what does this have to do with you? What does the light have to do with specifically bothering you? Like, what do you mean? Because the focus, I'm not allowed to focus on things that's like gonna help potentially, but also like
No, the lighting's great. Thank you for caring about that. But I also don't like it doesn't. it's been brought up for weeks. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know where this is coming from.
Oh, where's it coming?
I know where
Is there underlying thing? I know there was something.
Oh my
Because
god!
I'm over here on the sideline. I'm over here on the sideline, like, yo, this is.
Oh, it's not coming from anything.
Oh my god! I get it now. Oh my god!
I was wondering what the fuck's going on. I was like, is this for real or what?
No.
Okay. No, I don't know if we should talk about this. It has to do with
No, it doesn't have to do with anything.
This might just be a lie. This might just be a live podcast.
This is personal. I can't.
Let's
okay,
move
now
on.
I get it. I get it now. I got it. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's
There's
fair.
nothing. There's literally nothing, dude.
Alex, could you take us away?
All right. What's up, Alex? Okay, how about Alex share an ancient Asian
Alex's Asian Almanac.
We haven't done that in so many episodes, but this is the segment where Alex shares an ancient Asian fact.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this one's not an ancient one, but this one's a modern one. I feel like this is one of the first times where like North Korea they've had like 4 missile tests in the past like 2 weeks, and like no one cares. Like they might report it,
But they've had
Like-
that. Oh, they do missile tests all the time.
Yeah, it's back though. It's hitting with a vengeance, and I just this in
Wait.
2022.
When
Is
you
it
say
true?
things like hitting with a vengeance, why?
They're not
How?
hitting shit. They're not hitting anything, actually.
Yeah, I was just kind of surprised by the general, just no one really cares that they're just testing missiles, and I just thought that was an interesting thing.
But no, what do you mean? They test missiles all the time, don't
Do
they?
that? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
They've been threatening for decades with missiles.
It's been decades, but this is like the times like the boy cried wolf, like they're just they're just doing it again. It just feels
a
like
trending
very
thing.
like not like no one's like really like even batting an eye this time.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know we kind of just threw the Asian almanac really quickly, so it was like a little less. What do you think? Just a quick minute, Alex. What do you think of North Korea, bro?
Oh, it's gonna be deep
Dude.
because people have very differing
This
views
is a
on
big
this.
Come on.
question.
Yeah, and I don't want it to go too deep, but I want to give you a minute. Here's the microphone, Alex Kim.
On North Korea.
Yeah, I think it's been a condition of the Korean the Korean. It's been a part of the Korean condition for the past over 70 years, where there's a people that was split, and over time more and more growth has split. And yeah, there's definitely a group of people that want for some reunification, and there's some people that definitely want the countries to stay separate. And this like one binary A or B sort of fact, I think contributes to a lot of hardship in a lot of people's lives. Some people think they have answers. Some people take actions and will actually do things, whether it's protesting or actually like doing actions that are ultimately the situation in North Korea, like there are a lot of people suffering in that country, and there's people out there that want to help.
Mission abort. Mission abort. Missiles abort.
Thank you, Alex.
Missiles abort right now.
Appreciate that. Speaking of gripes and resentment, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch gears real quick.
Yeah.
Now that we physically moved in and got all the large furniture into the new house, have you played Sims ever, or like those like theme parks where you kind of create, design? This is the fun part now. This is the Animal Crossing part now.
Do you think you have a good eye for interior design or what?
I think I'm up there. I think my color selection and kind of like my furniture placement. I think I'm good with that. Because I have a healthy balance of like functionality and aesthetic.
And those are two different things, because you've complained about how, not complained, but you've asked for help for fashion sense stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fashion is different.
So you think it's different?
Yeah, that's draped.
So you
upon
could
my
fuck up
body.
your exterior, but the interior design could be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got because this like floor plan, like I can't change it. This
Why?
is
Why can't you
God-given.
look at your body and look
Yeah.
at it almost like a piece of, a house or something? And
It's
you're-
because like you're limited to like this point of view. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you're like
I
one of
need-
those pulled back.
yeah, exactly.
So you can see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
guys.
When I play Sims, I'm the max zoom out. You know
I
what I
see.
mean? I need
I
that
see.
bird's eye view. Like when I do this, or I'm looking in the mirror, I don't get the accuracy. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to what I'm saying is, so me and my girl, we're now, picking little things here and there. A lot of my's are coming out, Well, my cooking section in my kitchen. So yeah, Rick, can you please not blow up my bathroom? The my's is that
It's
normal?
you saying the my's or she
No,
saying the
I'm not
my's?
saying the my's, dude. Everything's ours. Everything's yours. If anything, I say yours. Enjoy
Yeah.
your deck, enjoy your whatever. But the my's, I'm not. It doesn't affect me like that.
Well, clearly it is, but
She wants
because
her
there's
personal
no
space to be
there's no
respected.
I'm waiting still for like, here's your space. It hasn't happened.
no, because to me, I don't. With women or my partners, I don't get mad about the my.
Oh no, I'm not mad.
territorial
I'm just a
thing.
little.
I don't get. I let them have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta let them have
Oh, no,
that.
That's because you lord it over. You act like you're cool with it, and then you like go.
I did tell my girl. I did tell
You
my
think I
girl.
hold, like, a little
I
resentment?
could see you being like, huh, looks like 70% of the sink is like with your stuff, but that's interesting, and then walk away. It's like it's more of that.
Wait.
It's not like
That
it's
sounds
not
like
like
such a.
it's not like all of this like
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
that type of energy where it's like I noticed this thing, but I'm just gonna say it in passing and then tiptoe away.
The
Nah,
drive
nah,
by,
nah,
the
nah,
drive
nah.
by.
Yeah, but overall, I
is going
would
on?
think that you're more like the pretty chill.
I will say I do remember a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that. So,
No, I know
so
exactly
in that
what you mean by
case,
that.
if it wouldn't let it bug me that she took over 70% of the sink.
72.
But later on, if they're like complaining about space, I'd be
Right.
like, remember that 70%?
or it's
How
like
about
a
the
complaint
sink? You
about
took
something else. He
70%.
brings it up.
Right. But
I
it's
think
fun,
I'm pretty
man.
chill. Like when I have a guy or whatever, like I'm pretty chill about things.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Unless they're dirty.
I know it sounded like I was like venting, but I'm actually very happy. Like, it's exciting. Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
my god, are you scared your girl's watching this right now?
No.
Wink right now.
Did that? Wait. Did that?
Yeah,
sound
you're
like
like,
an
no,
energy flip?
actually,
Oh,
I just take that back. Oh no, she's an angel.
I'm just saying. At the end of the day, though, it's like our first like home together.
It's cute.
It's fun. Like, yeah. It's amazing.
But it is just give her the space.
No. She can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. I just need the PlayStation 5 section and my little computer section, and I'm good.
Wait, do you have a PlayStation 5? You got
Come
one?
on, G.
You got one?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
shit.
talked about this 2
Okay.
podcasts ago. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so excited. I'm not even a gamer, but
I know.
but you know what? I've been wanting a PlayStation 5. I keep thinking like buying the newest console is gonna make me a gamer.
Yeah, I feel like you need to start from the beginning, dude.
Yeah.
Because you can't just jump into a PS5 game, man. Like,
I
your
can't?
thumbs aren't even. No, you have.
What do
You
you mean?
understand?
I have to like get my
Like, okay, when you play a video game, right?
Yeah.
You're used to probably your left hand on the directional pad or like the moving,
Yeah.
and then your right hand on the buttons, right?
Yeah.
You have to learn putting both your thumbs on the joysticks.
Wait. So were your thumbs not that way when you first started playing?
Fucking
No, I'm
Christ.
saying
Yo,
Can you
no,
show
yo.
them?
No,
Show
did
them
your
the
thumbs-
way.
I did.
no, but did
They
your
look like
thumbs
a-
evolve with gameplay?
No,
No,
bro.
it didn't. I was wondering.
It changes depending on difficulty
Oh, I
of
was
the
wondering.
game, bro.
I was wondering if it evolved.
Nah, man.
Because I haven't
See,
seen thumbs
I
like
know,
that
but-
before. Like even the emoji thumb doesn't look like
his
that. You
kids-
know what I
Bro,
mean?
His
Like
kids are gonna have like all of them are gonna look like that.
your
Man.
thumbs look like it was photoshopped onto your hand, bro.
I
like,
think your fingers
like
were supposed to be like toes.
Yeah, I think that's
no,
what
that's
happened.
it. Looks like he cut off his
Actually,
thumb
it
and
does
wood
look
shop.
like a toe.
It looks
That's
like
what
you
they
cut
call-
off your thumbs in wood shop and they had to sew on another person's
You're-
thumbs.
I heard. You know who has the feet?
There's no thumbs. There's a toe, though.
Did you guys hear Megan Fox was the first? I remember that was like a thing where her thumbs are known to be like that. Or
Yeah.
Oh,
something.
like
People
toe thumbs.
Yeah, toe
Bro,
thumbs.
any movie that I watch, that's what I look for during like close-ups, like when they're reloading a gun or they're like, working on the serum. I'm like, oh, we have the same thumbs.
Aw.
Like I find
You're looking
camaraderie
for an
in that.
ally? Like-
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Well, hit us up on the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. It got a little bit heated here.
Wait, we're gonna end it up with the
No.
thumbs? Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna keep it going. I just wanted to fill up the Discord a little bit while we keep talking. And
Yo, people
I do
love this
apologize.
shit.
I want to go back and apologize for kind of coming at Steffie a certain way. I do think that I do think there's a little bit of like
Love.
we're a little bit too nice too sometimes.
Oh yeah. That's my job though.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
too nice?
I think I don't want to have to like spoon feed any co-host. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be
Who
too
are you
nice.
spoon feeding?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I am a little too nice around certain.
Can we try something?
Yeah.
If you can beat Dumb in arm wrestling right
Yeah.
now, I'll give you $100.
Can I have 2 hands?
2 hands.
2 arms?
You're gonna beat me with 2 hands.
Dude,
You don't have the
Hey,
you don't have the confidence. Yes, sorry.
I'm actually really like he knows how strong I am. I could like piggyback him and like carry him. Like it's pretty. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I try it.
Wait, first of all,
But
I just
most
said you
people-
and then the up down.
Some people, I mean, actually, a lot of people are always surprised by how physically strong and athletic I am.
But this is the confidence that you're always exuding.
So you're telling me you don't think you could beat Steph with 2 hands?
Huh?
You don't think you could
Thank
beat
you, Mac
Steph
Casey.
with 2 hands?
I could. Yeah, 1 hand.
1 hand. I
But
mean,
he
yeah.
knows I can't because I have like a lot of like intensity in my,
Okay.
You do have a lot of
I
energy.
have a belief in myself.
Yo, one's in
And
the chat
that's
if you guys are interested in
stronger.
this. Real quick.
I'm like
Just-
that mom that stops the car.
Or how
from
about
getting hit.
Rick? You try to beat Rick with 2 hands.
Damn, he's
Go.
a strong.
Just try. Let's do it.
All right, fine. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. 2 hands?
Because Rick's stronger than me, so I'm saying if she. Okay, hold on. Relax, dude.
Okay.
No, you
Trying to get
fucking
it.
relax. Don't you fucking tell me to relax before arm wrestling?
All right, here we go.
That's true. She's got to get in the mode.
Okay. Are you getting it? All right, ready?
Wait, with 2 hands.
All right, hold
Wait,
on. Let's get a
you're-
bet. Let's get a bet on here.
Wait, what?
What?
What
No,
were you
no.
gonna say
You're
right
like
now?
doing this.
Hold on.
You
Who in the
can't-
chat thinks Steffi could beat Rick with 2 hands?
She's gonna definitely beat me.
And
right
who
now.
think that Rick could beat her with 1 hand? This is a good poll, actually.
Wait, can you get on? Should we just?
Who do you think is gonna win, Rick or Steph? Okay, someone says Steph. All right, let's go. Let's give it a go.
Wait, but you don't do some weird shit
I
with your
won't do some-
thumbs.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
don't give me toe
dude.
thumbs.
I'm
All
not
right,
giving you-
here we go.
No, see, this is what you're doing.
We're gonna
Oh
try-
wait, yo,
Okay,
I'm
let me
literally
let me show you
linking my
what-
thumb.
Go,
Do you
go,
guys
go.
know- This is. Let me show you this. You know when you go like this, and then the person that wraps it, when they start doing this person has so much more control. Like, do you see
Okay,
this?
Okay,
Do you
so-
see what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll
All right, so just
Okay.
go. Come on, relax.
Go.
Just
What do
go.
you want me to do?
You got 2 hands
Okay,
though.
all right, I'm
Relax.
just saying,
Okay.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, he's so strong. He's
Yo, she's leaning.
Whoa, this is good. This is good. This is really close. Put it back on. Put your elbows back on.
It's back.
Yo, she is.
She's
She's hanging.
This is close. It's close. Rick is getting it. Rick is getting it. Rick is. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys have to
Wait,
keep
hold
your
on.
elbows on the.
Hold on. She's on my.
Hold on. Reset.
My girlfriend's
Reset.
Whoa, yo, you yelling?
Reset. Get up. Reset. Yo, what the fuck?
How is that my
You guys
fault?
are breaking the fucking studio. Jesus
no, but-
Christ.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been bothering me. This was touching each other.
No, because you like to move around too much.
Let's go.
All right, you instead, bro.
Oh my god, that was so hard.
Okay, so nobody won that, right? Nobody won that.
I won that.
All right, go back. Okay, forget it. Let's just go back. I don't want to ruin my fucking studio.
Someone
Jesus
said
Christ.
I think she cheated. Well, you know what? Why don't you fucking try to fucking thumb wars or whatever this is called with.
Hey, I mean, hey
All
guys,
right, it's a tie. It's a tie.
this
okay.
is a beautiful pod, man. Sometimes we're gonna have
Alright, you
little.
know what? You're really strong.
By the way,
strong.
I'm
You're
sorry.
dope.
No, no,
So,
no, well, I use my body. It's true. I did cheat
guys,
a
by
bit.
the way, so I've been expecting guests for the last couple of weeks, but I guess it's a bad time for guests to come on because they've been having a hard time like trusting public scenarios because the COVID spikes are happening again. So. That's why we're kind of jumping into this unprepared, not because we're usually unprepared.
Yeah. I
just want to clarify that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is entertaining, man. You know?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's take some calls, guys.
Damn, you're so
right.
strong.
You're strong.
We
No, no,
got
you're really
Sha
strong.
on the air. Let's get Sha on the air.
Sha.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
What up,
Hi.
Sha?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Caller, can I get a minority report?
You sure can. Say the sentence. That was a great arm wrestle between you two.
That was a great arm wrestle between you two.
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Chinese.
Chinese. Taiwanese.
I'm gonna say Latino. All right.
Mm.
I am half Korean, half Chinese.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Actually, more Chinese. So I think you guys got it.
nice.
You know, it
Nice.
wasn't even the sentence. It was the laugh that he did before. He's like,
That was
Yeah,
what?
you know, we were
that,
like,
that was Asian.
yeah, it was like, yo, that was a good arm wrestling between you two. He was like,
Yeah.
that translated to me like,
It was a little smug. It
yeah,
was kind of
it was a
okay.
little smug. What's up, Sha?
All right. So I got a question for probably Rick and Dumb. But early on in your careers, did you guys ever kind of feel like going back to doing like a 9-to-5 gig instead of pursuing more of a creative field?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, I mean, early on, before I make the full like crossover to doing my stuff right now, it's like I had to balance both, you know, doing both, and that I think that time is like some of the hardest times because it's hard to feel like all of a sudden passionate after like a 12-hour shift or whatever, 9-hour shift, or it's tough.
Yeah,
but that's when if you could stick that out, then you can cross over. You know,
that's very true. What you know, I'm gonna echo what Dom said. Like the physical fatigue after work, bro. You just want 40 in a blunt, pass out. You know, watch a movie. So I completely
you're still drinking
understand.
40s, huh?
We're talking about. Didn't he say earlier in our careers?
40? When you said a 40 and a blunt, you should be drinking 40 if you're pushing 40s. You know, don't drink a 40 when you're pushing 40. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's, you know, it's a tough thing. You know, there could be like a back and forth situation too.
Right.
You know, so
right. And it depends on
it's
what
a journey,
job.
man. It's a journey
for sure. Why is that kind of like where you're at right now, Shaw?
Yeah, because I'm kind of at like I was trying to pursue screenwriting. I'm like 24 right now, so like 18 to 22, I was just kind of writing and just kind of watching movies nonstop. But yeah, I know shit hasn't really been popping, so I'm just kind of debating if I should go back to school or, you know, on like a 9-to-5 gig. But so I'm kind of at a crossroads at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I tell people don't go 100% into your thing. Like you can do both.
Right.
Like you can still go to school and still pursue your creative thing. You know what I mean? I think everyone looks at it as like one thing or the other. No, it actually takes a lot of blending to transition fully into a thing.
I agree.
A lot of blending. So
and there's a lot of phases. Like when you're younger, especially an Asian American, when you're younger and you're starting off, that whole like, yo, I'm struggling, life is hard. That kind of sometimes translates to fuel, and you make good music. And then later, when your other peers have veered off, and then you don't have money in your pocket, or you don't have like a system, or it becomes a weight, and you don't feel like being creative because you don't like where you're at that moment. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, so you have to figure that out of like making sure that you have some kind of income or just some kind of self-worth within yourself, and then I think you can make better music for sure. Or, you know,
I love some of these questions and calls because you really feel like I understand exactly where you're coming from. I've been there. We've all been there,
bro.
And that's like a real thing. And that's life. You know, it's stressful, but it is really finding the balance. So I wouldn't look at it as like one thing or the other.
Absolutely.
Life now is like being able to do all those things, like make your money, but also do your things that make you happy and make you, you know, the things you're passionate about. It's not one thing or the other. It's never that.
I think if you're going to get another job, it should be something that at least like is interesting to you. Like I think that's pretty important, is like even if you are a screenwriter, finding another way you can make income where you'll be around or have maybe an opportunity where your screenwriting could help you, but like it might be like something in that field, right?
Or not
like like producing or something like that.
Or if it's not the field if it's not the same field, don't take on a job that's really going to consume like your whole life into it, because that's when you feel like you can't do both. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Like when I was coming up back, I worked bullshit jobs because I wanted to work the bullshit job because I knew I could do my other shit.
Right.
And the great thing about bullshit jobs, you get fired from a bullshit job, you can get another bullshit job. That's the great thing about working bullshit jobs.
Yeah.
How
you know
wise
what I mean?
of you at a young age, bro.
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
you're fired. I was like, all right, off to another job that pays the same and I have more time. All right. Thanks, I appreciate it, man.
Yo, thanks, Shaw. Keep it up, baby.
Bye.
All right, we got Abu617.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what's good?
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you guys?
Good. Is that your connection or are you sick?
Could be both. I don't know.
Oh my guy, you all right? Do you have the Quran or what?
No, I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Relax, bro. What if his voice is just like that? Jesus Christ, let him
Loves
him
you.
live, bro.
No. I'm not. Okay. What's up?
Dumb, I want to, because I saw your post about Lover's Inferno. And I wanted to
Singles
just see what you
Inferno.
guys thought. Singles Inferno, yeah.
Oh, you
So-
killed
so
that.
I just want to know what you guys thought.
Well, Singles Inferno, let me explain first, is a Korean dating reality show. One of those like dating shows where they throw like a bunch of people on an island, like good looking, fit people on an island, and they start having some connections with each other. But this show is interesting because it takes place with Koreans from Korea, and they're a lot more wholesome, and the dating culture is different there. But I will say, man, I think a lot of it is whack too, in a sense. Like, I was entertained, but I think it's so whack because I feel like people in Korea with dating and stuff, they're so shallow.
Yeah. It is a lot like have to do with physicality.
When you're asking about
visuals.
your preference, this one girl's talking about, I like guys with pretty noses.
Yeah.
I like pale girls. Like, everything had to do with some physical trait. It was just like a really.
But that's their culture. That is what they see as the reality. It's not like, because our perspective is from here, right?
I get it, and
So-
to be honest, like.
But I thought that's what was interesting, is to watch,
different
watch
person,
what's interesting in that culture. Like in
Right,
Korea,
right.
that is what's important. That is what success or whatever it is. And I think that's cool because, like, I don't know, it's a different perspective. I'm not saying like I like the idea that having to have like beauty standards being the number one important thing. But obviously there is a lot of plastic surgery that goes on in Korea.
yep.
So I see why like that would be because they see it as something that they can change or whatever. And so it's to me that is very interesting.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
You all right?
나도 Singles Inferno 나가려고.
Single.
My God. We actually have a Singles Inferno person from Singles
Did you guys
Inferno
have a
here.
favorite? Did you guys have a favorite character? Like, was this a lot of guys like this girl because she looks like an influencer? Like, she looks like an Instagram.
This is one of the favorite girls. I liked her too because everyone liked her.
so it made you like her.
Oh, but look at this headline: Korea's biggest fashion influencer is busted wearing fake Chanel and designer knockoffs as she's forced to issue a groveling apology just weeks after getting millions of followers.
가짜를 읽으면 안
Wait, no
되지.
way.
That must be embarrassing, but I also don't
Wait,
think
can
she
I-
needs to apologize. To be honest, that's like ridiculous. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
But I don't know. I think there's something about like these wholesome kind of Asian aesthetics and shows that people love. Like Terrace House is another show that people fell in love with because they'll go a whole season and at the end no one will even get a kiss on the lips or anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it, even though it was
I
kind of
thought it was
boring.
fun to yeah, it was
Yeah.
like boring because you know what? When it comes to like these Asian shows like Terrace House or this, it's almost like having to watch like it's not revved with a lot of intensity and a lot of verbalization.
Yeah.
It's all like little like things, body language, like reading into people's like subtleties
Yeah.
to find out whether someone is interested in someone else. Versus like in America, it's all about like the drama, the heated, like it's like fighting. It's like really intense here. right?
Sometimes it's like the build up. The
craziness.
build up is even hotter. It's like like all of us grew up on like porno online, but then we still enjoy like a softcore Cinemax Showtime thing sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like, why would we watch Showtime softcore porn where they show like nothing, no penetration, nothing? Why do we watch that even though we have access to porn? Like,
I think it's what you
You know
need
what I'm
at
saying?
Is
Like-
that what you need at the moment?
no, sometimes you want something a little bit more like softer.
Sometimes 그 less가 more야.
Yeah, less is more. That's what it is.
Small, big sometimes.
it's what you're missing in your life at the moment
맞아.
too, right? So
그거야.
like if you are in, say like you're in a you're in a relationship for a long time, you're gonna probably watch, and you're like in a safe environment. You want to watch porn that's probably like rough if you're not having rough sex. Now, say that you're single and you're alone and haven't been touched in like 3 months. What are you gonna watch? You're gonna watch the more like passionate, like maybe love making, because that's kind of what you need.
Yeah, I just realized how annoying all three of us would be on Singles Inferno. They'd be so fucking
No,
annoyed. We would not be picked once on that fucking show.
No one's gonna like
that
me.
little rant
No
you just
one
did.
like-
That little rant you just did. All the dudes would be like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." We're by the way, yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't make it on that show. I thought about it. I was like, yo, they would think I was fucking weird.
They'd be like, "This girl's extra."
They'd be like,
We like to vote Steffie Bake off the island. First of all, that's not even one of the challenges yet.
I don't know if Koreans in Korea would like me. Like,
I know, Detroit.
Really? In Korea? I don't know, man. I think
Oh, you
too
go to
much.
sh-
I
All
think
right.
I'm
Well,
too
well,
American.
Abu, thanks for calling, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We got Dr. Susia. She is the love doctor.
Hello.
Hi.
Hola, Susia.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Dr. Susia is the fun with dumb sex therapist, if you will, right?
Can we get the exact title of your occupation? Because I think we keep
Fucking it up.
It keeps evolving.
Yeah,
It's
what
like,
is it?
So I'm a sex educator, and
Come
I'm
on.
getting my license right now for marriage and family therapy. So I'll be a sex therapist soon-ish.
Sex educator.
Yeah.
Sex therapy.
Sex
Yeah.
educator.
To be a
Sex
sex
A lot of
educator.
people can use that education, right?
We need sex education.
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, I usually watch y'all on my phone, and I had you guys on my TV the other day. All of you are so good looking.
Wow. I
Ridiculously
that.
good looking.
thank
my
you.
Lord.
Thank you. I've heard it
So
many
nice.
times, but never on this show. It's crazy.
It's the
I was
lighting.
like,
Never on.
the lighting girl, yes.
Come on,
The diffuser.
Dr. Susia, come on. It's don't you?
Yes.
If we lit, yeah,
It's
people would
this-
see more of your shine.
I think you have become kind of as shallow as one of the people on Singles Inferno because you're worried about the lighting
Oh.
more than making connections here on this pod.
Oh, I
Kids
love
will
how,
That's what I'm saying.
I love how
We just
judgmental
want to
you've
look
become.
good while we make connections.
Yeah.
Both.
Hey guys, both of you should be ashamed of yourself. We have Dr. Susia on the line,
All right, yeah.
Sorry,
complimenting us and calling us beautiful people. And you guys,
Yeah.
why do the beautifulest people do the ugliest things? What are you guys doing right now?
Well, Dr.
Right,
Susia, is
sorry.
there something you want to share with us today? We need
Yeah.
something here. We need a piece of information or something.
So I've been working on like a workbook or some type of content for parents and kids to talk about sexual readiness. And I was just wondering, like, what do you wish you would have considered before having sex for the first time?
Ooh, what should I have considered? I should have considered a partner.
Yeah,
You know?
no,
No, I'm kidding. No,
Oh,
I'm
you
kidding.
mean
Actually having a partner during sex. No.
Okay,
What I
partnered sex.
no. What I mean by that is I should have first time having sex. I really went into it pretty like not knowing what I was doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She was older than me.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean I was like a freshman in high school, you
Right.
know, and she was a senior. We were at a party. She like took me. I was nervous. She just like took me, and then
Wait, really?
yeah, and then yeah, it was. I didn't know what to do with the condom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Aw.
It's one.
So
or the
like,
other.
I don't think I even had like condom education before I actually like, put on a
Wow.
condom.
You
That's
didn't have
crazy.
school. You didn't take
So
a
wait,
class.
when you
I don't remember
education?
before. Like I think maybe like back in the day during Dare, like there was some kind of sex education involved in that too. But I don't remember. I didn't remember. I remember.
would it be too much for me to ask for you guys to reenact that if she was the girl and gave you a condom and what you did with it?
Okay.
Let's just try it out real
Alright.
quick, you know, because we got good reviews from reenaction.
I don't
Reenact.
remember much. I just remember like it was like it took a
Hey.
really
Like shaking and
Hey, yo,
sweating.
Dom.
Hey, hold on.
7 minutes in the closet. Boop.
Hey, Dom.
I think it just didn't. I didn't know how to like put it on properly. You know, like
Should you and I do it? What he?
Nah,
what-
you should do it.
what are we
Hey.
practicing with?
Hey, Dom. Hey,
She's,
you
we're
looking
reenacting the
I
night.
like that jersey on you.
What kind of what is
It
that?
looks real good.
You said she's
No.
older, right?
This is terrible,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
We're not doing that.
I
no,
like. Oh, look! Come with me.
stop.
Come.
Terrible reenaction. Relax, dude.
Look at this. This is for you.
How about you guys? What will you guys have done different?
Oh,
I feel
man.
like
I feel like it's important to like make. I would want to know that the emotional and like connection you have with someone is as important before like getting into sex, like knowing about like what a healthy relationship is. I wish that knowing that what a healthier relationship is and having a like learning that you should communicate before having sex, like learning about that type of thing would have been helpful. So it's like you both know.
Oh,
what
I
you
know one
want.
thing. I will say holding off on sex, like if you really like somebody, holding off on sex definitely improves that relationship in the long run. Yeah,
You can't, but
But
you
you
can't,
can't have
you
gauge
can't
that
think
the
that when
first
you're in the
time.
No, I'm
first
just
time.
saying. Yeah. I mean, and it's different if you're just trying to have a one night stand, but if you really like somebody, like, you know, and I'm not gonna front, like there's times I wanted to hook up really early in a relationship, you know, but and it, like people, you know, both of us like, or girls like, I'm not ready yet, and we just like didn't have sex for a long time, but those relationships always lasted longer. And I'm just saying this out of experience.
No,
like
no,
they
for
just
sure.
naturally did.
No.
And I realized, yeah, like the more you hold off on things, you have things, little milestones in that relationship to kind of like look forward to. And you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's it just stretches out the relationship longer, in my opinion.
Dr. Seuss here. If there was one thing that I wanted to change about my first experience, I wish we made it a two-way dance. You know, I was having a monologue with myself, and I was
Oh,
caring for myself only. I was thrusting for my own selfish reasons. I should have allowed the collaborative energies to seep in and
She was like, my
start
turn. And you were like,
dancing.
huh, you won't be having a turn
Well,
because I've already.
you know, you know,
You're saying you came quick. Just say it. You came quick.
Yo hablo conmigo solamente. I no conversación. You know what I mean? I wanted a duality. And
Yeah.
I
You
was
were, like, selfish?
it was more than selfishness. It was because of the nervousness, and I was, you know, trying to impress or somehow like I wanted to make a mark, not make a mark, like, you know. But in that way, I completely forgot what sex is all about.
Ooh.
Okay.
right.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Okay.
any advice for everybody out there, Susia?
Well, I mean, I've been breaking it up into like separate sections about like their needs and desires. Like, do you know what you want or what you want to get out of sex or what you want to do sexually? And then things like thinking about the relationship that the person might have with their partner. Like, do they care about you? Do you care about them? How can you respect them during that time? And then into like safety. So, like, how do you feel about hearing no or stopping if something doesn't feel right and thinking about the risks of having partnered sex and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's more just questions, kind of like conversation prompts for young adults to think and see, like, are you ready? Have you considered all of these aspects?
Right.
So, yeah, that's just what I've been working on, but it's good to hear from someone else.
And
you
this
know,
is-
like
this
y'all's
is a-
perspective.
Consent is like extremely important because like I think there's even like as adults, like I hear, you know, like I hear about girlfriends like my age and stuff, even older, where you know it feels like such a blurred line sometimes. Like you're in the heat
Yeah.
of the moment, but I think like that itself, like when someone is like really just doesn't even seem kind of uncomfortable, like if a girl's like, I don't think I'm ready, like just listening to that and being like, I respect that, and I get that it's hard to pause, but if it's not something that the person feels comfortable with, it is just considered. I mean, it's like intense, but be like, that's
I think
rape.
you got to
know what I
write
mean?
it out a
Like,
long time of getting to know each other
Yeah.
before even like even kind of testing the waters on
Yeah.
that. I feel like then you won't have a problem with that. It's like
At least a
you-
year and
at
a
that
half,
point,
right?
you've been waiting a year and a half
Year and
before
a
your
half,
first move.
man. Come on, I just you.
I
That's some
mean-
singles Inferno shit
I'm
right
just saying,
there,
you need
boy.
to at least you need to see what that person is like in during all 4 seasons. You know what I mean? She could be one way during
Right.
spring, but then if the temperature drops, personality could drop too. You know, you have
Singles
to figure
Inferno.
out.
There were 8 episodes.
Wait,
and we
how's
got a
the-
handhold.
how's
You
the
know what I
longest
mean?
you guys waited out like dating someone before having sex with them?
I waited 2 years.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Or yeah.
Was it way better when it happened? Or
Yeah. I mean, it was. He was like my best friend. I mean, that's my partner that I'm with now.
uh-huh.
Those
That's
are
the partner that I'm with now. So it
Th-
worked
That's
out.
great. Yeah, it does seem like the
2
relationship
did you
lasts
say
because you
2
get to know
years?
somebody.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've waited
We were
like long
friends
times.
and stuff.
I've waited.
You know, we did like a lot of oral stuff.
Oh, okay,
So I did
right.
have sex too, but
Yeah, you can get by with the oral.
Damn,
the
was it
oral
fire?
stuff.
Was it amazing? But was it amazing when it happened? Like,
I mean, the first time it wasn't like amazing, like fireworks. I was like, oh, that's what it's like. It was.
Wait, was it Uric?
surprising.
No, I'm kidding. No, but I would say the longest for me was probably 3-4 months, which is a
Wow,
long
that's
time
pretty-
too in
yeah.
a relationship,
Not bad.
right? That's
sure.
Yeah.
And I will say that relationship, I think because of that, we were able to have like over like a year long relationship. Cause of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's huge.
You get
For
bored.
sure.
You get bored like less. You don't. You get bored. I mean, you don't get bored as quick.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took so long
No,
to
no.
fucking say that. You don't get bored as quick. You know what I mean?
If you make love too early, or not even make love, but if you have sex too early, and that's what the relationship becomes about, only that. You know what I mean? Make love and then watch a movie. Like, you don't venture into other things. I like that whole spreading it out. Is that old head talk or what? That might be a little.
There
Old
is this
head?
pressure though with online dating. I think there is this pressure of like hooking up faster these days. Or do you know what I mean? Like, do you think that's true? I don't know.
think that's true.
Yeah, I
Especially
do.
with like kids now, like
Mhm.
teenagers now. It's
Mhm.
like so easily accessible for them. Where like when we were growing up, it wasn't so accessible. And seeing
Mhm.
so many like different types of sex
Mm-hmm.
and expecting those things when you have it, that's definitely interesting. for
Dr.
them.
Seuss here, I think you're doing God's work. I love
Yeah.
it. I love that you're writing about these things and telling the youth about these things because, you know, you're up against media, like the entertainment, like music, movies, shows. It's just telling these kids to do it, you know, without thought. I think it's very good.
And this is a children's book, you said, right?
illustrated
Well,
by.
Wow.
It's kind of like a workbook for parents and like their kids. Like, I guess that would be for like teens or young adults that are considering having
Like, would you
sex,
fuck him
know?
in a house? Would you fuck him with a mouse? No, I'm kidding. Dr. Susia, you get it? Dr. Susia.
Hop on.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. Susia.
Thank you,
Appreciate
That's
Dr.
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Appreciate you.
All right. Star Gummy.
Star gummy.
Someone said one dick, two dick, red dick, blue dick.
I love it.
That is hilarious. Yeah. All right. Star Gummy, what's up?
Thing one,
Hey,
thing
how
two.
you doing? You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, baby.
I'm a first-time caller. I was wondering if I could get a minority report.
Woo!
Thai.
There's a little bit of
I'm gonna say Thai. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Filipino kind of
There you
esque.
go. I forget the WRX. I
what'd
see
you
the
say?
WRX. I see a nice shoe rack with some.
Shoe rack?
I do. I just.
What a dickhead. All
What
right.
do you mean, dickhead?
Okay, what?
He
What
just
do you
sounds
what-
fresh.
Go,
Yeah,
what
I know
is
when
it?
I want to say Vietnamese, bro.
Vietnamese?
Or,
Okay,
but
okay.
he could be like a Korean too.
I'm gonna say Filipino. All right, reveal yourself, Star Gummy.
Damn, you don't even want to give me a sentence?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
I went to defeated.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
I went to undefeated and copped some new sneakers.
I went to undefeated and copped some new sneakers.
Oh shit.
I'm still gonna stick with my Filipino.
Sound like two different.
Mong-
Just like his brother was
Mong.
next to him.
Mong.
What'd you-
Mong.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Laotian, dude.
Leosha. Okay. What?
Oh,
Reveal
the
yourself.
ocean's good.
Damn, Rick had in the beginning. I'm Viet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did sense like a little Southeast Asianness,
Yeah,
though. You know what I
Southeast
mean?
Asian.
A little
And
Southeast-
I don't mean this with any disrespect, but right when he was talking, I saw the jade. I saw the the gold and the.
He does
green.
not have a J chain, bro. Or
Do
does
you
he?
have a chain or no?
No.
Nah, I don't have
Okay.
a chain.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck outta
I
here.
used to be a sneakerhead, so
Bang! Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Okay.
He sounds like he says dead stock a lot. What's up, baby?
hey, I just want to mention somebody I would like to see as a guest.
Sure.
He's an Asian Canadian rapper. His name is Eric Repri.
Oh yeah, I know that
Come
kid.
on.
Yeah, we know Eric. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would definitely like to see him on your podcast.
That's tight.
I
My
mean-
whole thing about it is, I want to have more guests on the pod. I'm never too thrilled about rappers as guests. I'm not gonna lie.
It's because you already are the rapper. You don't.
No.
wanna add
It's
another
not that. I
rapper.
don't care about that. It's like what people don't understand is like, yeah, there's all these guest dope people that you like listening to or music or whatever. But like, I personally I've interviewed tons of rappers in my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's you might love their music, you think they're dope.
Yeah.
Kinda
Doesn't
boring.
mean they're fun on a guest as an interview. Like
Yeah.
it's a real thing. I've dealt with this
Is
plenty
this-
of times in my life. Trust
Hey,
me.
Star Gummy, is this Eric?
Nah, this is not. This is not
I did kind of suspect that too. I did suspect that. I was like, that's Eric, right?
Wait, Alex, isn't that the guy that you introduced us to?
Yeah. I found Eric on TikTok, and I showed him to the bosses and stuff. And then when he made the LA trip, there's like a little bit of an introduction. I think
they've
went
done
out
some
to
projects
eat.
together.
Some small things. But yeah, he's cool, and shout out to their team, man. It's a cool group of friends they got.
I'm gonna reach out to him after he stops. He's doing the devil tips right now. The little red tips. It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it. But,
my whole thing with this pod is like I don't care. Like this is really therapeutic for me. I really enjoy doing this shit. No matter what the fucking numbers are or whatever, whoever, if we have guests or not, I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't care. And people try to roast me like, Dumb, I hope your little podcast project is doing well. Or, yeah, you're struggling with your podcast. You don't get viewers. Like, it doesn't bug me.
Suck my dictionary, bro.
I literally find this shit fun.
Yeah.
I love doing this. No matter I get 2,000 views on it or 100,000 views, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's okay. Sorry.
All right. So if you put somebody on like that with like a niche creative field or whatever, I feel like you can like bring him on, you can shoot the shit, and he can just like plug his stuff like at the end, and it'll just be like, hey, if that was an interesting conversation, I would like to check out like what he actually does.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm gonna get more artists on here. Like I said, man, it's not easy getting guests for podcasts when there's 1,000 podcasts in a fucking 5-mile radius of here. Los Angeles is like everybody has a fucking podcast. You go into Whole Foods and like 5 other cash registers. People who work there has a fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's like so everyone's getting asked to be a guest on a podcast left and right. And I think
I see.
Even me, I get asked every goddamn day to be a guest on someone's podcast. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Like,
pass it off.
You know what I mean? And like, chill.
Hey, yo, Star got me, but you a real one though. Promoting your boy like that. That's dope.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's love, though.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Of course,
for sure.
B. Peace.
All right,
Peace.
we got Dylan Kitchell. Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. You guys carried on.
Okay.
Hi.
You guys want me to fix anything on the lighting? You good? Okay.
Wow. Hello. Hi, Dylan Kitchell.
Hello.
How's it going, bud?
Pretty good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Dylan. What's good? Long time, baby.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
My Discord to work.
Yeah, it's working, dude. What's up with you?
I got a question for Rick.
What up, baby?
So, when you're moving into your new place, what's your direction towards decorating the house? Because I'm about to get a new place. And
I got you.
That's a good question.
No, it's a very good question. I'm glad you asked. So, up until now, a lot of my homes in LA, they've been like when I was living with my girl, like it was my place, so it was very like hip hopped out, Okay. We had the Raekwon posters. It looked like a dorm room with soundproof little foams that didn't even match up. I just made it for me.
Yeah.
This
it's like a little bachelor, but
I'm letting go of the reins right here. I'm letting go of the reins. I told her, she was, get whatever. Just, run it by me once so I could see it, Let me enlarge the image
you let
once.
her just do it all.
I'm gonna let her do it all.
Oh man.
So
but you trust her taste. Okay. Well, that's not something we need to bring up.
No. I do. I mean, this is the thing.
Man.
I know this sounds like bullshit, but I'm okay with something that I don't like because if it makes her happy, then that's the most important.
You're going to be living there for like years, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when she starts working, I'm going to switch everything up. Obviously. But, so Dylan, to be honest with you, like, because my space, after living in such a gargantuous loft, like moving anywhere, it's like small. So everything's about saving space. Everything's about functionality. Usually I like to like curve my stuff in a corner and make it diagonal, but that kills too much space, So everything we're trying to go for the symmetry look. Even the bed, instead of putting it on the wall, I'm trying to put it in the middle. You know what I mean? Everything is just kind of like centered. So if we're talking about a Word document, this is center alignment, everything, baby. Every room of my house is going to be center aligned.
Wow.
And,
is there a little OCD?
That sounds really terrible.
Yeah. I honestly don't like that.
It sounds really bad.
I think that's like sounds stressful as hell. Like the minute someone moves a little bit, you're going to notice it.
I mean, as soon as you take off your shoe, I'm walking to your shoe and shifting it so it's centered in the hallway. You know what I'm talking about?
He's a psychopath.
He's a serial killer. No, like everything in my kitchen, in my refrigerator, We have canned Cokes on the left, canned Cokes on the right, eggs right in the middle, panchan in between the soda and the
No
eggs.
one's coming over to
Oh
your place,
Lord
buddy.
Jesus Christ!
No, one,
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not
telling
coming
you.
over. I don't want to see.
I actually
someone
put a
getting-
metal pan over my stove, so I just cook a soup in the middle.
Oh my!
I don't
Lord.
use the four, you know, the
Stop.
4 coils. I actually put it right in the middle. Everything's
Yeah.
about center alignment, baby.
Well, your
Yeah,
thumbs
what
are a little
the
bit
Yo,
not
chill
centered.
the fuck about my thumbs real
They're
quick,
not
baby.
centered.
All right.
All right, well, let's keep it moving, guys. We still got a couple of calls. Thanks,
All right,
Dylan.
thank you. Bye.
We got Pizza 602. What's up?
Damn, I haven't had a pizza in a minute.
Yeah, that
man.
sounds kind of.
That sounds kind of
Damn,
fire
that sounds
right now.
Korean food
dude.
sounds good.
Pizza 602. What's good?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
How you
Hey,
doing?
what's
We're good.
up, brother?
Hey, man. So, I got a question real quick. What do you guys, is there like a big difference between like, do you guys think dating in your 20s and then you get older to your 30s or even older than that? Do you guys think there's like a huge difference on like what you guys want in a relationship or no?
Nah, you can be in your 30s and not want anything serious too. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I mean, you
No.
would think that you're older and you like if you think you're like your time's running out, but not really. I mean,
Yeah.
it just depends.
Well, I just see that as times are changing, like as like now, it's just people in their 30s just
Yeah.
aren't looking to settle the way they were like the 30s 10 years ago.
That's
You
true.
know, like
Yeah, yeah.
everyone's kind of realizing now that I think especially after COVID and the pandemic, you want your freedom. You want to be able to do what you want, and sometimes being in a relationship can get in the way of that, right? So I think everyone wants intimacy these days. It feels like, but they don't really want to commit. Is the vibes I'm getting?
Hopefully, I know it's weird because we're all like, oh, maybe we'll just get married when we're 40 or have kids when we're 40, but that means like your kids aren't going to be 18 till you're 58 years old.
But who
and they're out
cares?
of
Why
that.
does that matter
I know
anymore?
it doesn't matter. Hopefully, the metaverse allows us to see our kids less.
Yeah.
You know.
Like-
I don't know. Who knows?
I feel
Here, just go in the metaverse. Leave me alone. All right.
Right. How old are you, buddy?
Me, I'm currently 26 right now.
26 right now. And are you in a relationship?
No, but as the years go by and I haven't been in a relationship in a really long time, and it kind of gets into my head a little bit where I kind of start thinking like, man, maybe I won't get into a serious relationship until like maybe in my 30s, and then because I like spending my alone time. I kind of take it very serious, even if it's something that I'm just doing to relax, like
Right.
playing video games
Yeah.
or drawing or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
For sure.
But then I kind of do feel, find myself kind of being like, not lonely, but feeling like something like, man, I'm kind of missing out on something maybe, or who knows,
I completely
sure.
agree. I completely understand where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
there's a
bro.
loneliness from not having someone near, like a companionship or something like that.
Your
or
loneliness
intimacy
is
and-
killing you, so you must confess that you still
Yeah.
believe. Still believe.
No, you know what it is, man. Pizza. A good ideal relationship for me is we have to find the ones that can not only put up with our contradictory tendencies. Like I want my space, but also I don't want to feel lonely. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we when we were younger, back to your original question, when we were younger, we made mistakes. We're just fucking around. Now it's you gotta like be on your tiptoes because everyone's you can't be. Your girl might judge you for being the way you are this way. Like you just want to have a strong ally. You know what I mean? You want a
Yeah.
comrade through the thick and thin, through this unknown era of this life right now where it's a confusing time, So if anything, I want you to look for the person that'll stick by you, man. Just have your back no matter what.
That's a big problem in relationships when you feel like that person is not your ally.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's things that I've gone into problems in relationships where I felt like
Sleeping with
like
enemy.
it's just like a constant argument of all my beliefs or whatever. It's
Exactly.
like, why can't you just rock? Like let's
No,
rock.
right.
That's why it doesn't work out.
Yeah, it doesn't
Right.
work out. It's like
Yeah.
Thank you, Pizza.
Yeah. One last question. What's your guys' favorite pizza topping?
my favorite pizza
Pineapple.
topping? What
That's
the
my
turn?
favorite.
You know what's crazy? First
The
of all,
first the
hold on. Let's
lighting
stop
and then
this
the
bullshit.
pineapple. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
stop this bullshit, bro. It's become like so popular to hate on pineapple, bro.
No.
Pineapple on pizza is actually
I
not
love
bad.
pineapple.
Okay.
And it's not terrible on pizza.
Okay.
But your favorite topping?
I don't trust a motherfucker if they don't like pineapple. That means you don't like
I
sweet
like
and
pineapple.
salty.
I like pineapple. I'm just saying it's your number
Fine, what's your
one
favorite?
choice.
What, pepperoni?
Yes.
Knowing you and your toppings, you probably just want cheese, double
And
cheese.
pepperoni. And then finish
That's
it
why,
off with
yeah,
a
I
vanilla
called
ice
it
cream.
out.
Vanilla ice cream for dessert.
Of course.
Yeah.
Keep it all white for yourself. I feel like you. I'm gonna guess yours.
Guess it.
You like an array. You need like, yeah? Okay,
Come on.
mushrooms.
Let's go.
Onions.
Whoa, yes.
Bell pepper.
Yes.
And
What
sausage.
do you mean yes? She's just naming the toppings for a supreme pizza, bro. What are you
Well,
talking
guess
about?
But literally, mushrooms is my favorite topping.
He's a mushroom
So
head.
I'm a mushroom. I'm a mushroom head, and
All right.
that's crazy. Yes, mushroom is my favorite topping.
All right, here we go. And
right,
that's
cool.
well, thanks, pizza. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
pizza. Appreciate it.
Let's talk to Mr. Daydreamer.
Daydreaming, Mr. Day.
All right.
If we can't connect with you, we're going to crack ass smacker. Crack ass smacker. Do we have a crack ass smacker?
God damn, he got us. All right, let's go to the next one. Trigun XO.
Ooh, the $1 billion man. Trigun.
Trigun.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hi there. Hello.
What's up,
How's
bro?
it going?
I'm good. I'm good. Not much. Big fan of your show.
Thank you. Where are you calling from?
Washington.
Washington, Seattle? I think.
Hello?
Seattle.
Oh,
Yep,
Seattle.
Nice,
Seattle.
nice,
Yep.
nice.
Okay.
Cool. What's on your mind?
Well, can I get a minority report first?
Of course.
People really love this game. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say Chinese. I think he wears glasses too. I feel like.
Okay. I'm gonna say white.
White.
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Okay. Reveal yourself. Trigun.
All right. Yeah, I'm Vietnamese and Spanish.
Whoa.
Vietnamese and Spanish.
Wow.
Kill that.
Sexy
okay,
ass
kill
combination.
that.
I'm not gonna
All
lie to
right.
you.
All right. Do you wear glasses
is
or no?
true.
Right?
That's
I do.
Knew
You
it.
do?
Wow. How did you wait?
Wow.
How did you?
Wait, how'd you know he wore glasses?
I feel like he looks similar to Turtle Duck for some reason.
Oh,
Hold
interesting.
on.
I mean,
Let's guess.
That's
the
crazy.
shape of the frame. So you're
Okay.
saying circular frames?
I'm saying no. I think more
No.
square.
More square?
More square
More
frames.
square.
I'm
soft
thinking
squares.
Like Leon Professional Circle. I'm
No.
thinking like two circles.
Okay, square or
No.
circle.
Circle.
Let's go! I knew it! Oh my
Yo,
god!
this is
Damn
getting
it.
hella specific.
Dude, I knew it.
Okay, all right.
I know when a circular.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What's on
Yeah,
your mind,
yeah.
Trigun?
-5
okay.
on your. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So, or how do you guys deal? Like, I'm kind of a douchebag. I kind of asshole sometimes, with relationships, and I was
Uh-oh.
wondering, like, how do you guys deal with like not getting angry easily? Like, how you mentioned you get annoyed, and it kind of carries on into maybe a relationship a little bit. Might be like the final straw, and then like you just kind of like erupt a bit, And
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I apologize afterwards, but sometimes it's not good enough, and I'm just like.
You
I really-
gotta take a moment. You gotta take a beat and then be like, you
Yeah.
know what? When you start feeling those energy, that feeling of like that, like when you starting to feel angry, you gotta be like, hey, babe. And you have to try to say it, patiently and like
Hey,
softly.
babe.
Hey, babe, I really love you. You always have to say something nice at some point, like I really love you or I care about you. I just need a little bit of space to think about things and to cool down. Because
Right.
our first reaction could be something that just triggers us. Like it could be
Right.
some random ass thing. And so you need time and space. And be like, but have this conversation before and be like, hey, I was thinking I want to work on our relationship. I care about us. I think that maybe we should take a break. When we get into arguments, let's take a little break, a breather, and then come back to it and discuss it. I'm not ignoring it. Let's just discuss it at a later time and then choose a time later. tonight at like 7. You
And
know what I mean?
That break really allows you that time to sleep with other partners and then come back into the relationship feeling a little bad about that, which will make you work harder in that relationship.
Yeah, that makes
That's
terrible,
the key.
dude.
That is the key.
That's really
tell you
why you're
too.
not in a relationship.
Let me tell you 2 things, Mr. Trigun. All right.
Yeah.
Number 1, hunger is a real thing. And when you're upset and you have this like flash of anger, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like Donna and I had a little situation on my way here, so I'm not even the best either.
Okay.
But definitely eating a snack or putting something in your mouth, chewing, enjoying the flavors of it, swallowing it. That's number 1.
Okay.
That's just like, it just helps out. A meal always helps out. And number
you said
2,
chew, so it
gotta
can't be
chew.
liquids.
You can't, exactly.
It can't be liquids. Okay.
And another thing is, we tend to treat our girlfriends worse than like we treat our homies when they're mad.
Yeah.
And then I compare, like, I wouldn't say that to Dom or Alex. Like, I wouldn't curse at, I wouldn't be this mean to my homies like this. Why am I doing this to the person I love the most?
Yeah.
And that's something I try to think about. And this is to me more than you, because I don't want to call you a bitch, but we just gotta stop being bitches when it comes to that, bro. We have to just control our emotion. And if I may say that to you, it's just like, yo, we just gotta stop being bitches when it comes to that.
I will say that when you brought up a good point, I think a lot of my relationships too, I tend to like hanging out with my homies more than my girl. And I think that's a lot of problem that dudes have. We start separating that kind of relationship, and a lot of times, like, if you're not taking an effort to like combine those 2 worlds of your girl's world and your world, there's gonna be some problems.
When I'm dropping an opal of a jewel of wisdom, and then you take it away from me,
I don't think you are dropping much opals.
I set it up.
You've had
and I was
many complications in your relationship.
Yes.
And so to me, you dropping opals right now sound more like hamster poo pellets. It's not. You and I
like,
both. You sounding like you're doing a PowerPoint presentation does not impress me. It may fool people in the Twitch.
If you tap that knife with every syllable,
So annoying, honestly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, finish it up.
I'm just saying. You're not fooling me.
I am a great.
You're not fooling me.
I am a great.
I've seen the interaction between you and your girl. Not impressed. Not impressed. I actually have an ongoing bet on when you guys will break up, actually. I have a pool. No, I'm kidding. I know.
Oh my god.
I don't. But I'm just saying. Okay.
Thank you.
Why don't you just date someone you like? Isn't that what you're trying to say? Like, just like have, like, people. I feel like the best relationships work when like you're like best friends. You actually want to. I think the main thing is you should date someone you really like hanging out with. Not just like outside of the sex, like not just about the. This is why you gotta wait. This is why you gotta wait a little with the sex, because like that shit you might actually not like someone, but the sex makes it so good you think you like them.
Yeah, that's confusing.
It's bullshit.
Right.
That's confusing.
It's our chemicals in our bodies and like our vaginas and dicks being like, oh, and then like, oh yeah. But that shit's not real. What's real is after the sex stuff happens, you're with them. All the flashing lights and the excitement disappear.
Yeah.
You're gonna be stuck with them. So do you like hanging out with them? Are they fun?
Yeah, that part is confusing too. You've had sex and afterwards you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I want to leave, or I want her to leave. Like that kind of thing. That feeling just tells you how confusing that can get.
It's episodic. So I think it's like we can't just always rely on the factors of, is it my friend? Do I like him? Are we getting along? It's an internal thing, So let's just it's a self-control thing. And I know that's not the advice that you want to hear, but just the same thing for me too. It's just we have to take that moment. Eat a snack, a Snickers bar, because you're not who you are when you're hungry. True. And, just don't be a bitch. That's pretty much it.
Yep. All right. Well, Trigun, thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, brother.
It's education.
Yes, sir. We got G Kaba. Let's take a few more and then we'll call it a wrap. Let's take 3 more and we'll call it a wrap. How about that?
G Kaba. Okay. Oh, dude. What's he going to say?
Okay.
I'm ready for you, jalapeno.
Hi, jalapeno.
I'm ready for you. Go.
Jalapeno funk. He's a little spice to him, but usually can't get his
And
Discord
when he does,
properly.
he just shits on me.
There he is. Jalapeno?
Yo,
What's up, man?
Hi.
chilling, bro. What's good?
What's good, baby?
Shit, take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo!
He sounds like that.
Yeah,
that guy.
he sounds like
actually.
Byron right
Yeah.
now.
Take me out to
Yo,
dinner.
why does Alex give me Korean Ron Jeremy vibes?
God damn.
Wow.
All right, jalapeno.
Is Ron Jeremy dead? No, he's not, right? He's alive still?
No, he's still around.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's got some sexual assault charges against him right now.
Oh, that's not surprising.
So I don't like
He
that. I don't
looks like-
appreciate that.
Well,
That's not-
well, what's on your mind, jalapeno?
What's up, jalapeno?
Yeah, I'm just wondering that if you scratch and sniff Steffie's underarm, if it smells like ranch.
Whoa, jalapeno funk. Maybe you can try for $1,000.
this is how I-
I'll
this
allow
is how-
you to
this
do
is how I-
it. I'll allow it.
This is how I picture jalapeno funk. So he's like, okay, hey guys, what's up? So I was wondering if you scratch Steffie's underarm, if it smells like ranch.
Oh my god, dude. Did you fuck up the
Did it
lighter?
work?
Is that what you want?
I love it, dude.
What's on your mind, bro?
That.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Literally.
Yo, he hung up already.
You want to know about my armpit sense?
Do you have
That was
body
it?
odor?
I can. I can. I could be honest about that.
Right.
It's usually not it's not
You never
from work.
s- yeah, you
I
never
don't
smell.
sweat, but if I were to sweat, it's from stress sweat that smells. There's a difference between like
Hot
workout
sweat.
sweat and then like when you're stressed and you sweat a little.
Yeah.
It's a little funky down
Comes
there.
from a different gland, you know?
But
It's a
it
different
smells
gland.
kind of good
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's far away gland.
Yeah.
So, all right. All right. Well,
All right.
jalapeno, if you ain't got no more jokes in your notes, we're gonna keep
All right,
it
no.
moving.
Okay, one more.
One more. Give it a go.
All right.
He has the old school detective notebook for some reason.
The legal pad.
And then he does this. I bet jalapeno does this to his pencil.
I leaked it everywhere.
Oh my god.
All right. What do we got?
No, this one's for Steffie.
Oh.
Double whammy.
Hello.
No, just if you had a choice, would you rather sit in a hot tub full of arroz con leche or a bed of mango sticky rice?
Oh, I love this question. I already know the answer. I knew
think that the
immediately.
mango, for some reason, the texture of it feels more
I
pleasing
absolutely
to me.
love arroz con leche. It reminds me of my childhood, and it just like makes me very happy. So it would be a dream. It would be a dream to do that.
Steffi loves
someone-
talking about her Brazilian roots.
I
remember eating
Oh, hold
arroz
on.
con
If
leche
you
underneath a
knew-
mango tree.
If you knew anything, arroz con leche is not Brazilian,
okay.
bro.
Fucking idiot. You idiot. All right.
God.
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying.
sock check dumb right now. Sock check that fool.
Seriously,
He
dude.
ain't down, bro.
Fucking annoying, man.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
dude.
sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. That was
Well,
that.
jalapeno, you say thank you for that. Do you see
If
what
you're
you just
gonna
started?
roast, if you're gonna
Yeah,
roast,
obrigado.
do it right. Get the
Okay.
cultures right.
I'm sorry. That
the
deserves a
cultures
rip.
right.
You don't remember the rips in high school? Give me a rip. Remember the rip on the back of the
That's a
neck?
net.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip. Let's
That's not
go.
a rip. You gotta do it. All right, that was a rick. All right. All right.
fuck
All right.
up,
Thanks,
dude.
jalapeno. Let's talk to Merboy Tears.
All right.
Thank you.
Merboy has been pleasant calling in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of you're one of my favorite podcasts. I'm like, so I love this, like my
Aw.
favorite
Wow.
week. Like, oh man, you
Thank
fun with
you.
Dumb.
I appreciate it. We
Thank
really got to
you.
prepare a lot more because we just get into arguments now. That's pretty much what our
awesome.
pod is. And
Yeah.
but the arguments feel so real.
I always like when he
You
calls
know?
in because he always says something really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Merboy.
Yeah, you always have something very sweet to say.
How'd you feel about
Love
today's
your
episode?
voice.
Got kind of real. huh?
I'm loving it. And Steph, it's funny you say that because I'm your ride or die. And oh man, you just like shit talk pepperoni. Like I'm a classic pepperoni guy. And I was like, oh, not Steph.
I actually like pepperoni, but I was just shitting on the fact that Dumb likes the most like basic shit ever. So that was it.
I'm a basic
Don's-
man.
But I like
Doing
pepperoni.
everything
I think
that a basic can. I'm a basic man. Traveling all across that basic land. I'm a basic man.
Okay.
I'm sweating out of my basic glands. A basic man. Came home wife with a basic tan, a basic man. All right, okay, all right.
Merboy, just out of curiosity, because you've been tuning in. So, like, the episode like today, where it got a little spicy, it got a little real. Do you appreciate these types of energies, or do you kind of get cringed out when this happens?
Not at all. That's one of the reasons I love this, because you guys admit to like the realest shit that people especially in 2022, want to like cover up and pretend like no, like you say the stuff that people are really thinking and like admit it, and that's why I'm here all day for it.
Merboy none.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Because because we're doing this live and no edits. No. So regardless of how we feel or how we think it feels like, we're just push it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's no bullshit.
Yeah. There's no bullshit in this. So it is nice to get a little feedback from you, and I appreciate that, Merboy.
Definitely, and I appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's on anything else on your mind?
I wrote down some notes. I get like, I'm like, oh wait, what am I going to talk about? Because you talk about so many cool things, but I checked out Singles oh my god, I see you. I checked out Singles Inferno because you recommended. I was like, well, if Dumb likes it, let me check it out. And so did Alex. Shout out to Alex.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what I liked as a non-Korean person, and in any way, I love the cultural differences between the U.S. and Korea. Like, I watched Love Island, and these people are like almost having sex, like not even a second date. And by the third date, like, spoiler alert, like someone gets a kiss on the cheek and they're like, oh, I'm like, what the?
Right. It's different from that American show, Handjob Island. Huh? It's very different. Very different.
True? But like in Korea, are people like our age like, just hooking up now, or is it actually?
Nah, there's one night stands in Korea too, But I think it would be very forward to kind of spit game in an American way, where you just go up to a girl and being very forward, right. Like it'd be a little forward.
Is it looked down upon if a girl went up to you out there? Because I guess I see it as such like a misogynistic thing. Like, is it okay for a girl like?
Girls definitely want one night stands there too. The thing, why? Because a lot of young people out there live with their parents for a very long time. So so you might live with your parents until you're 30, right? So like they want a release or somewhere to go, but
100%.
A lot of times when people hook up, they don't even have a house to go to hook up because they both live with parents.
I'll tell you 2 places.
Where's the places people go?
There's a place called Video Rooms, right?
What?
PDO Bang. It's kind of like a motel room with just like a DVD player and a couch. And there's a place called Love Motels. These Love Motels are pretty much like $40, $30 rooms that's geared to sell to kids,
just to hook up, pretty much. Not kids, but just
when I
young
say
people.
Kids, I'm talking about young people.
How much is it per night? About
like $38.99.
Okay, so hold on, but go back to the video game place. Is it a place that like everyone knows people are going there to hook up? And
it's you get your own private little situation.
But it's not known as a hotel. It's not like a place you go. You're like it just is like.
It's for like quick hookup, like a couple hours. It's not even like a full hour.
I mean, it's the same thing as like a motel here.
A love hotel, right?
It's like a motel.
You know what I found funny about Singles Inferno? Because wherever they were at on this beach was supposed to be like hell, and you could win a prize to go on a date into what they call paradise. But it's funny because they're literally on paradise. So when they go into the hotel, they go into a hotel to call it paradise, which is funny.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like,
funny.
you're literally camped out on paradise.
It's all backwards. Like I heard, like in Korea, like when you go to the beach, they're covering themselves up fully. Like they have an umbrella, they're wearing heels, like everything you don't expect to see out here.
Because it's not like a beach, like, oh, let's go surfing kind of group. They definitely, because I think there's not a lot of tanned people out there. They think their standards of beauty is like being super pale, right? And
so as people that's been watching the show, I haven't seen it yet. What do you think that makes the non-Koreans think of us? Do you have any comment on that, Tom?
Well, I want to hear an answer. Like, what did you get out of that watching Singles Inferno, more boy?
Okay, well, I liked it because I'm a bad traveler. Every time I have money to travel, I just go to Japan. So like it reminded me a lot of like the Japanese standards of beauty. Like you'll see women like riding bikes like full sleeves, umbrella,
Mm.
you know, like so it was funny that I thought, and Dumb said she was boring. One of the most boring girls was the island favorite because she was like pale and innocent looking, and I was like, everyone wants her. So I really appreciate just how different it is in different cultures, because it can seem like its own little universe or its own world.
I agree with you. That was the first surprise when I saw that show. When that girl walked in, and like after all the girls were introduced, every dude was on her.
But
And
you know what's
that
fun?
was my first surprise.
It's funny because I have some American friends, like a few white friends I talked to about that. I watched some of the episodes with them, and different groups have told me that they were not attracted to that girl, which I thought was really interesting. Like they were like, "Oh, that girl, I know that type of girl," and it was like the fact that they, she looked a bit more like high maintenance, so that wasn't attracted to them. Yeah, so and they like that one tan girl.
Yes,
yeah, she's so down to earth. She was like the cool to me. She was like pretty cool.
Exactly, she was like the coolest chick there, and like
real.
No, I thought all the guys were gonna be fighting over her. I was like, oh, there's the one, and like no.
I was really surprised there wasn't like a wild card weirdo like funny guy or something. You know
they're
what I mean?
all just cringe like that.
Or
Like
girl.
like there was nobody that was really like kind of
You
crazy.
and I need to go on there. You know what? And you need to
We're
be
not
like
getting picked. Let me
Come
just give you a
on.
heads
I
up.
want to go on there and show them what.
Can I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
That was my next thing. I wanted to ask those who have viewed it, who would you have gone for and why?
I know which one.
The thing about it, I'm not good at memorizing Korean names, so I don't remember a single Korean
give me
name.
a
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
I like the one. I think she was like a Pilates instructor or something like that.
Is she the older
She was the one who
cast
got
or
like the
newer?
least attention.
Oh, on
One or something like that.
Really?
One. I
Yes,
think her name was One.
She was the most basic. I think that's why people didn't like her.
You think
because
she was basic? I don't know. She was
like
basic.
most nice. She was really nice. She was nice, but I think she was like didn't have like an opinion. That was what her thing was.
I don't think anyone really had an opinion on anything.
I
can't tell
I like
you.
that one dude who was like the most competitive from the top. You know that guy who like won when he would run around and he like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Moon
with the glass.
Moon Se-hyun or something like that. I'm butchering your names. I'm sorry.
The guy
Some
who
dude.
cooks. The guy who cooks.
The cook guy. I liked
Yeah.
his attitude, and I haven't watched the last 2 episodes, but I'm on season 8 or the episode 8, and I also like the looks wise that new guy with the tan.
The new guy was
tattoos.
like, "I'm here to steal all the
I
bitches."
was like, yo, there's gonna be competition.
Yeah, he did look a lot different than the rest of the dudes. So he came in like, "I'm about to steal your bitch."
Yeah,
That's
but he
it.
looks like he looks westernized, I guess.
You
I
think
would
so?
say.
Yeah,
he looks the
yeah.
most
He
like.
definitely does.
Yeah, like he looks like he would have been from here or something.
Right. He's a backup dancer for some K-pop groups or whatever.
Ah, okay.
Oh, well, thanks for calling. Oh yeah, you got.
Oh, wait,
you got
wait.
some- Go ahead.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Because I saw that you went to Head in the Clouds and I missed you. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to name drop like that.
Yeah.
But I'm a first time going to Coachella this year, and I was wondering if you guys have been in like any suggestions or this or that. Because
Yeah, I'll probably be doing something with Head in the Clouds and 88 Rising over there. I don't know what yet,
Nice,
but probably gonna be doing
nice.
something. We're talking right now, so yeah, we'll probably see you there.
Looking forward to that. Then.
Awesome. Yeah, have fun over there. Peace.
Yeah,
Much
thank you.
love.
Have a great
Much
one,
love.
guys.
you.
You're the
Bye.
best.
You too. Yeah. So you would go on Singles Inferno,
Yeah, I would do it.
but what if the lighting was bad?
Then I would
No,
I
okay,
would
just checking,
make
just
them
checking.
fix
Alright.
it, you know.
East
and-
Coast Asian, what's up? I'm kidding. Why are you? You look like Beekman's World, bro.
He looks like a troll.
You know
Asian
Beekman's
troll.
World? Do you know what that is, Alex?
Wow, how'd you even do
Put
that?
in Beekman's World. This is my era because you don't really know.
So
Alex is
good.
too young for this.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, East Coast Asian? What's on your mind? Put it in images. This is a character back in the day who had
Oh
a show.
yeah, come on.
Remember the
bro.
show, Beekman's
Yeah,
World?
That's what
All
I'm
right.
trying to go for.
All right, what's on
now.
your mind, East Coast?
I have a little small PSA. I guess
I thought you were
USPS
saying-
is,
Oh, that's what I heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
USPS is giving out free COVID tests over online, and they'll ship it to your house for free.
Oh,
Nice. Those fools
what?
needed to stop losing my mail, first of all.
Bang.
Is it PCR or Rapids?
I think it's just rapid, so you can do it at home.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get rid of those, huh?
Yo, the Rapids are bullshit.
Yeah,
man.
they're like,
I swear
well,
to
why do we
God.
do all this?
Dude, so bad.
All right. Well,
I heard VA got hit pretty hard with the snow, bro.
Yeah, we got about a foot.
Wait, for the USPS, like the United Postal Service sending out free rapids, are they requiring people to text and share that information? Because I got like 6 texts from random people today
hit you
that I
up?
barely talked to, and I'm like, are they requiring you to send it to 4 people so you can I was like, why are people texting me this shit?
Yo.
Like, I haven't talked to you in ages. Like,
That's hilarious.
Because they care for you, man.
I don't know, bro.
I
It
don't
sounded like a
know.
chain mail or something. Okay, yeah.
No, I
Well, what else
appreciate
is
that,
on your
East
mind,
Coast.
though? What's on your mind?
So I caught you guys doing the podcast with Stevie Weeby. So I'm kind of surprised when you guys were talking about poop. I'm kind of surprised the thing with Sasha Grey didn't come up. I think I saw on a podcast she said that Stevie asked her to poop on him before.
Wow.
Stevie asked her to poop on him, but she probably she refused, right? Because Sasha is a lot more shy than people think. You know what I mean? Like, because she was ex-porn star.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think she's like outgoing, but no, like after hanging out with her and befriending her, she's actually a pretty shy girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she refused, but it was just an interesting story. And I knew that you had a show with her, and I watched that show a lot too when you guys had a show together.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you think can't really judge a poo. You can think a girl is like cute, but you don't know what's gonna come out of her butt. You know what I mean? So
For sure.
Gotta be careful with that. All right. Anything else? East Coast, what's good? We got a couple more.
Yeah. What do you think about dating OnlyFans girl? Because my ex is doing OnlyFans now, but I'm thinking about getting back with her.
I mean,
well,
what's her non-nude and it's just like prayer based?
Well, what's the subscription rate monthly?
I think she's at about like $17.
Oh, she's filling herself. Okay. All right.
Is that expensive? What is the price of? I wouldn't mind dating a guy or girl that does that.
I don't think I'd mind either, to be honest. A lot of people on OnlyFans kind of rip off their customers too, though. They post all the same things on Instagram.
Yeah, they say it's
I want
free
my
membership.
fucking money back. You know who you are. No, I'm kidding.
Damn, dude.
It's a joke.
Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Man.
I'm kidding. I'm proud to support. Well, thanks, Coast East Coast. Thanks, East Coast Asian. All right, let's
East
talk
Coast,
to
what'd you say?
East Coast, East Coast. Matthew Niku, what's good? All right.
Matthew Niku.
Matthew Niku. All right. Let's end it with Edward.
I like that.
Just so simple,
Yeah,
like the
I
most
like that.
simple name I've ever seen on it.
Edward.
Just Edward.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
you doing?
You
Hey,
sound
how you
like an
doing?
Edward.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Wait.
Can I get I'm a first-time caller, so can I get a minority report?
This one's kind of tough. He's throwing me off right now.
Okay, have a sentence.
I secretly changed my hairstyle 3 times this podcast.
I secretly changed my hairstyle 3 times this podcast.
I'm going to say white.
Chinese.
Chinese, I'm going to say white.
I'm going to say Korean Ivy League.
Ooh.
Okay, reveal
Where'd you get
yourself.
it, man?
What'd you get?
Yeah, dude. Once you said it sounded
You're
like
Korean?
that.
Yeah,
Come on,
Korean.
baby.
Ivy League?
You're not Ivy League, though, right? Are you?
You sound smart.
Oh, no.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
Korean, but not Ivy League.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All
Did
right.
you go to school?
Yeah, I went to. I'm from Toronto, so I went to University of Toronto,
Oh, that's a
Nice,
good school.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
yeah.
Okay.
which is like top 16, I think.
Hey, Mom
It's
must
not
be
quite-
proud. Very
It's
proud.
not
For
quite
sure.
Ivy League.
We're
but,
proud for you.
What's on your mind, buddy?
He had one of those
Nice.
lamps, the halogen lamps, where it's like this. You tap it, it's like.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. This man is smart. I can see it. What's up, Edward?
All right, so planning to propose to my girl this year, but I'm wondering, like, what's the rule on like how much you're supposed to spend on a ring? Like, I've heard some crazy stuff, like 3 months' salary, which is insane. I think.
Right.
I
some
think-
people say 5K. So what do you guys think?
85K?
How about you should answer this. You've had people propose to you before.
Yes, I've had a few proposals in my life.
Wow.
So,
You've had more than one proposal?
Don't
I've
talk
had
about
more
ours.
than
Don't
one
talk about ours. Don't talk about ours, please.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Wait, you've had 2 proposals?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
Popular
I've been a pros.
girl.
But so it's interesting because I used to think, and I received a ring that I thought I wanted, which was designer, but the stone was smaller. But it was as expensive or more than one I could have just gotten made. And now being in this industry and like recognizing now I've had that type of thing, I would rather have one that like came from like like an art piece, like something like you made it or something like that, and like it comes from your heart, right? Something like that. But I think in terms of price, it doesn't really matter. It's more like the size of the stone is what people tend to look at. So it's as long as it's not like a bad quality diamond. I don't know. I don't know about the salary thing.
Do you
I think
think
it's
a
what
girl
makes you
looks at
comfortable.
the size, like a big size of the
Yes.
ring too, and think it's like too extra?
Hell no.
No girl cares about that. It's like,
Hell
this
no.
is extra.
I mean, some girls I'm sure do. Like, I think there's certain personalities that don't want to be showy, but I would say like most people like
Wouldn't mind a big stone.
come on, dude.
Really?
Come
Okay.
on.
So can you break down the what's it, the CT? The
Yeah,
carrots,
I don't
right?
remember
The
the
carat?
I don't
Oh, it's
remember
carrot?
the
Carat?
details.
It's
Oh.
carrot,
The
right?
carrots.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the carrots.
It's called
yeah.
carrot.
Yeah, but there's also the clarity.
I'll probably say 5 to 10K. Is that a lot? What do you think, Edward? Is that a lot?
Yeah, I was thinking around like 5 or 6.
Yeah, that's fine. That's between 5 to 10K. So
That don't work for me, buddy.
you don't think 6K doesn't work for you?
No, I think it works for people. I'm just saying for me, I'm not.
We got
that's
Emily
not-
in Paris over here. All right. Okay,
first
no one
of
cared
all-
for that reference. No one cared
Christian
for that.
cut.
Christian.
Hey man, it's fine, Edward. You're young,
good.
dude.
You're
Save the
young.
money for the
How old are you?
honeymoon.
Edward, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30.
Oh, 30.
Save the money for the honeymoon, man. Go travel amazing
That's
places
true.
together. I
Right.
think that's more of a better experience.
Honestly, more
Yeah.
than anything, I would say like the way you propose is probably like. Have you thought about that? How you're gonna propose?
No, I have no idea how I'm gonna do that.
I,
Either,
Yeah.
to
I
be honest.
suggest through Discord. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, through Discord.
You could do the banchan way, you know what I mean? You go to the back, tell the chef
Oh.
before they do the second fry, just fry it into a chicken wing, bro. Trust me. Like,
Chicken wing.
Hide it in the kimchi or something.
hide it in the kimchi, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, Edward, thanks for calling. Good luck, man. I hope she says
Yo,
yes.
that's beautiful,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
sure she.
So too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh my
guys.
God.
thanks. Well, that concludes our show. We had 2 hours of a blast here. We laughed, we cried, as we always do, and we ended hating each other a little bit more. No, I'm kidding. No,
I
no.
love you guys.
I love you
every
guys too. Is the
time.
lighting better? I don't know if it's any better today, but we'll figure it out.
Definitely
It's a little
think
bright.
that
Yeah.
I feel more lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
All
we,
right. Well, I'm
you know,
glad you like the lighting. That's great.
Just because we did have a little tumultuous episode today, can we end it with like one good thing about each other?
Okay.
You know, we're not
Okay.
doing that. We do that all the time.
I
No, we're not
love-
doing that.
I love Rick.
Mhm.
I love how creative you are. You're very creative, and you are one of the most thoughtful people that Dumb knows. Is that a
That's beautiful.
that's
Yeah.
that's
I'm
good.
gonna do a light one. Neighborheads looks fucking fire, dude.
Yeah,
Just like the
stay
little glimpse
tuned,
we saw.
guys. Neighborheads, a lot of teasers dropping. 5,555 PFPs with 2,000 unique traits.
Whoa.
Most projects right now have like
770.
300, 400 unique
Yeah.
traits to 2,000 unique
Do you have a
traits.
favorite?
Neighborheads.
Like, are there a few
On the
pieces?
Discord. Go to the Dumbfounded Discord and talk to us.
Yeah.
Neighborheads.
Go
You'll
right
get
after
all
this
the
podcast.
exclusives over there, and that'll allow you on the allow list. Much love, Steffie. Bust your balls a lot, but love you, Rick. Love you, Alex. And that concludes Fun with Them. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.